That's a little bit better. It says I'm screen so dim. Because I'm a little dim. How's it going, everybody? We're going to give it a minute here to sort of let the connection stabilize and level itself out. Let me know how it is. It usually starts out quite crap. I'm going to, what am I going to do? First things first. First things first. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Number 2. All right. Let me get a little bit more situated here. I'm going to have to plug my computer in, I think. It's not the worst. All right, so here we go. We're going to start at the top here. Underscore. Hello, Angela. Hello to you. I hope you're having a good Friday and that you had an even better week. Jen Unmasked. Up in Nanaimo, BC. I'm a little bit closer to you today. Not much, but how you doing, Jen? Lucky Caching. Mama is here, and there you are. Do not jump over here, Stella. You will spill my drink. Yikes. Victoria D. Happy Friday to you as well. Kevin is here. Definitely craptastic. Well, hello to you too, sir. Sharisa is here. Hello, Sharisa. I hope you're doing well. K&S, good evening to you. It's going to go by really fast now, you guys. I should have limited this. Oh, well. Slow chat or something. Vicky Diamond. Hello. Lone Wolf, how you doing? Priscilla's here. Hello, Priscilla. How are you on this fun, spooky Friday? Nicole's here, otherwise known as Shiny Nickel Blades. Hello, my dear. Canadian Nat. We do this every frickin' time, don't we? Hello, how are you? Obviously bogus. Hello. Pixelated to crap. Well, hopefully it levels itself out. Becky K, happy Friday, Matt and all. James says hello from Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, hello, Cincinnati, Ohio. And my chat just went Lucky Jackie Angel. Jackie Lucky Angel. Angel, Lucky, Jackie. I don't know. You got 3 names. Very confusing sometimes. Hello, darling. Joseph Malloy Travels. Hello to you, sir. Billy Mack is here. Hello. Nail It is here. Says happy Friday the 13th. I'm doing up the button on this sleeve, but this sleeve is rolled up because it's hot as balls in here. Hang on. I'm just going to roll this one up too. Joyce Pack is here. Hello, Joyce Pack. Nicholas. Hello. Nicholas says, hey. I'm imagining that's how you said it. I don't know if that's accurate. Anna is here. Debbie F is here. Did you enter to win the Michael Friday the 13th Dixon? Of course I did, Debbie. That's the only way I'm going to get that Dixon. I was super underwhelmed with it. I'm not a big fan of just like all blue Dixons or anything, really. And I was like, really? For Michael Myers? That's what you did? All right. Yeah, I was really underwhelmed by that Dixon. Kelsey Newland is here. Hello. Hope you, Penny, and Stella are doing fantastic. We're doing pretty good. Here's one of the little ladies as we speak. Just jumped onto my lap. Say hello. Say hello. I'm trying to play catch up with the chat here. Christina Navarre is here. Hello, Christina. Robert Mitchell. Ahoy, mate, from Prince George. Ahoy from my tiny home. What's the matter with you? Why are you so feisty? What's the matter? Is it because the computer's in the way of your food? Are you hungry? I can fix this. Hang on. Everybody just hang on for a second. I got to slowly move around. These live streams always do a number on this space in here. Ew, that's nasty. Okay, hang on. Whoa, everything's falling apart at once. Give me a second. The kitty cats must eat. And I don't want to get yuck all over where I'm going to put their dish. You know what? We're not even going to take that off. Here. You don't need a rubber. Everybody just calm down. Yikes. Not what I meant. Beth Donna, thank you very much for that super chat, my dear. Although you didn't say anything, you're just very generous and gave me $19.99. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good Friday the 13th. Relevant Traveler is here. Hello, Mary Robert. How are you? Richard Fabe Thibault. Boo boo to you. Spooky. KJNZ, hi from Texas. Hello from Alberta. How are you? Jillian B says hi to everyone. Tracy K is here. That wasn't the best Dixon. No, it wasn't, Debbie. The picture seems choppy. Yeah, I'm not in the city. So we're going off to cellular network out in the bush, more or less. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's see if it, I hope it levels out for everybody. One Tough Chick, good to see you too. Thank you very much for that very kind message that you sent me on Patreon yesterday with all that information about a possible, well, we're not going to get into it here. I don't know if I'll do that or not. I just don't know if I have the time, but it makes sense. We'll see what happens. Backroads Nomadlander. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live chat. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday the 13th or possible Saturday the 14th, depending on where you are in the world. Just Jill Van Life. Evening, Matt. Good evening, Jill. How are you? You'll never be just Jill to me. Alberta And Stella, thank you so much for the super chat. I hope you are doing well, and I hope your little Stella is in good health. Yes, Debbie, I did. Total Texas. Make that move on that Amber girl before it's too late. Why don't you? She's just I can tell you what she is. She's pretty predictable in that way. Amber, if you're here, hello. Mad Hatter says, hello from Indiana. Hello. Clint Gilchrist, good evening from East Texas. Wow, we got a lot of gun-toting Americans in the chat tonight, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Waterfowl 77. Matthew, could you do a shout out for Cindy Lee? Happy birthday. I hope you are having an absolutely incredible day, and you don't look a day past 25. I don't know how you do it. Happy birthday. Oh, Victoria D, more treats for the girls. I like we did the girls. Yeah, this is true. It's Matt and his girls. Or as somebody put it on a recent video, I really like this, the whole Lucky crew. I like that. Hearing that, like Lucky is our ship, and we the crew. We the crew on SS Lucky. They're both kind of sleeping right now. Just a one-man show. Oh no, here comes Stella again. There's your food if you want to eat. No, it's right next to my frying pan, because I'm going to have to eat soon. I may have picked up taco fixings in Canmore. So, num. All right, and Sumner is here. Hello, Sumner. How are you? Oh, see, chicken Caesar wraps. That sounds delicious. Probably a little bit more healthy than what I'm going to do. She probably has lettuce in her wraps right now. The Vineyard Farmhouse. Hello and good event to you. I know you meant to say evening, but I'm going to call you out on your nonsense. Sandy, how you doing, Sandy? Evening, Matthew. You must be loving the weather we're having. Yeah, girl, it's awesome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you got your truck started, even though you don't drive it that often anymore. And I hope Laura got her situation sorted out as well. But yeah, I had to turn the heater off. Even out here in Banff, it's warm. And I was saying to one of the guys at work right before we left today, I'm like, it's great. It doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence for what February is going to be like, because traditionally this sort of nice weather comes right before really cold snap. So we shall see. But yes, I am enjoying it while it lasts, Sandy. You're the science officer? Yeah, Sumner can be the science officer, I guess. Good evening. 7 degrees. Yeah, I got up to 7 today. There's also, hello, Van Nut. How are you? What happens when you're famous? Will you forget us? Of course not. I'll never be famous. I will always just be the guy that likes to hang out and chat with you guys. Why would I want to forget? I like this. I like this a lot. And maybe we'll get into it later, what I went through this week in regards to the whole YouTube thing and everything. But for now, we'll just continue to say hello to people like Turbo Girl. Hello, Turbo Girl. How are you? Lynette, hello. She's also from Texas. Wow, there's a lot of Texans here. I love it. Alberta's kind of like the Texas of Canada. Blair, how you doing, buddy? I see that Blair said hello to Oreo, which tells me that Oreo's in the chat. I didn't see her come in. She's supposed to be working on Fridays, but apparently that has gone tits up. And whoa, Deborah McDonald, can't catch all your lives. Bush Medic, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I had ice rain and slippery highway out here working in Dawson Creek, BC. Yeah. Did you watch also, sorry, hang on. Incredible thank you for that very generous super chat. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Did you watch my Winter Chronicles video where I got stuck outside of Yak? Those roads sucked, girl. But good on you for being a bush medic. Get out there and heal everybody like me, those idiots out in the bush that are getting stuck and injured and shooting each other in the rear end. I'm projecting and assuming a lot here, but it could happen. Thank you again. Pets to Penny and Stella. Okay, well, I can't. One's eating, one's sleeping-ish. They're very quick and they move around real fast. See, Penny's just going to touch things and things are going to go weird. Penny! She got her face buried in food. She's not coming up for air anytime soon. You wrench video was good. Thank you, Richard. I had a lot of fun putting that one together. I was trying to be a little bit more creative, obviously, with a few things. And it was fun to find that place. So when I find new locations like that, it really helps inspire me to be creative and show different aspects of my van life. That place is cool. I will definitely be going back there. Carol is here. She says, happy Friday to the entire gang. How you doing? Van life vibes. Been enjoying the flush of videos as of late. The flush, the rush, the fluster. I don't know what you mean, but I'm glad you're enjoying them, Shannon. Rachel LeDuc is here. Rachel, who sent me the awesome monster swag, which is right over here. Whoop, whoop. There it is, buried under stuff. Thank you, Rachel. Cactus Kitty. Hi, Matthew. Watching from Southern California. Love the fur babies. My fur babies. Your fur babies. Everybody's fur babies. Thank you. From Southern-ish Alberta. Or like lower middle. I hope you're having a good week. Clint says, how long did it take you to get comfortable talking to a camera? I made a few videos, but seemed kind of weird, so I deleted them. Well, you must be a little newer around here, Clint. I have told this story before, but I don't even know if I've mentioned it in vlogs. I was like making movies with my friends ever since I was like 11, and I've never had a problem with like being a little bit of a class clown. I've never really cared what people thought about. That's not true. I have definitely gone through moments, especially in like junior high and high school, where I really gave a crap about what people thought of me, and I did get embarrassed quite easily. But I've always been the sort of like drama guy. I've had a inkling to always want to be an actor when I was younger. I'm really glad I didn't end up there at this point, to be honest. But I can't really tell you when I got used to it, because I just sort of always have been. My buddy John and I, when we were, like I said, 11, we started making infomercials, kind of like on Mad TV, and I was the spokesman for these things. We just stuck a camera in my face, and I just started yapping, and the rest, as they say, is history. Michael Horvath, good to see you, buddy. Glad you could be here, my man. I hope you're having a good week. I'm at binge watched your vids. I'm in Southwest Western Australia. Can you tell us how the girls got their names? Oddly enough, I've had about, what the height of it, I had 6 cats at once. These 2 lovely ladies, they were actually named. Hang on, I got to clean up this yuck. Penny's about to jump over here, probably to get some water. Hang on, Penny. They were both named by an ex-girlfriend, the same ex-girlfriend, actually. Yeah, I think Stella was more of a mutual thing. We both wanted that, and then Penny, oddly enough, the girlfriend and I weren't really together at the time. Messy relationship crap. But when I rescued Penny, she had no name, and I think she called her Penelope. We were like, yeah, let's go with that. She's like, yeah, let's name her Penny. I'm like, no, but her full name must be Penelope. Now she's only gets called Penelope when she does stuff like scratch the seats and you're in trouble. Penelope. Okay, you're gonna come over and have a drink of water now. I cleared the way for you. Come hither. Come hither. Make the jump. There you go. That's Bacardi. You can't have that. That's mine. Where are you trying to get to? You just came from the bed. Unbelievable. You were making me ignore chat. That's very rude. I'm sure they don't care. They'd probably rather look at your fuzzy butt. Yikes. Okay. How old are the cats? They're older. They're on the other side of young. I never committed to memory, but Stella was like 2008 when I got her, and she was a kitten. Penny I got when she was already an adult. Don't give me that look like you're gonna take a dump, okay? Yours aren't as bad as Stella's, but still. So whatever that 2023 minus 8. That's how old Stella is. I'm not doing math right now. I'm drinking Bacardi. What did I miss here? Hang on. Oh no. Oh no. Dawn is here. Hi, Dawn. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Beth is here. Beth Donna. We love Penny and Stella and you too. Well, thank you very much. I'm okay being third fiddle. Kay says, hello, Matthew. I really enjoy your videos. I hope you will continue. I got no plans to stop. We'll get into stuff a little bit later, maybe. But yeah, I don't plan on stopping. That's for darn sure. There was a question up here. There was also a very generous super chat from Michael in Phoenix, Arizona, checking in. I appreciate you checking in. You don't always have to check in with the funds, but I certainly appreciate it. I'm hoping Phoenix, Arizona is treating you well otherwise right now. Roboto? What's the coldest this has gotten, and did your diesel heater keep up, or did you have to turn the engine heat on as well? No, I've never had to use my engine heat. My diesel heater's always done well, and it's been down to minus 40, I think. Probably colder with the wind chill, but when it's that cold, you just kind of hide under your blanket and let the heater fill the cab. It's never stopped working, though, which has been very cool. Oh, gosh. This is going so fast tonight. Also, hi, Oreo. I see you in the chat now. I know I said hi to you, but I didn't see you at that point. The Vineyard Farmhouse says, hey there, VanlifePLUS. I do a live broadcast every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Time. I have a new guest every week for the last 7 months. Do you think would be interested in joining me? Possibly, dude. I also had a request from Charlie Grace to guest on one of hers on a Monday night. The problem is, 9 p.m. Central Time? That's like 10 p.m. my time. We'll see if we can make it work. I have a full-time job and I have my kiddo every day of the week until 7:30 my time, and then I'm usually quite tired. The last time I did a guest spot on Van Life with Gina stream, I was unemployed and it didn't bloody matter. But we'll see. I would love to be able to do stuff like that. Obviously, will definitely be easier if I ever get to the point of being able to do YouTube full time. That's probably a ways off. So we'll see how I'm feeling. Um, my email address is vanlifepluscontact@gmail.com with a whole lot of hand gestures. You don't need to put those in when you're typing in the email address, though. Send me an email so we can kind of touch base that way, my man, and we'll go from there. That's the best I can do right now on the spot. Thanks for asking. Andrea Thompson is here and she says hello. Hi, Andrea. Van Life Adventures. I can't believe you're single. 100. Are you? Yes, I am. 100. There's only one of me, but yes, I am. Obviously, I wasn't at one point because I have a little girl. But she is she's my number one right now. I could see me owning a car again someday. Right now, I have a dog named Zelda. That's an amazing name, and I hope it's based off of the video game. If it's not, that's fine too. But man, am I a Legend of Zelda fan. I cannot wait for Tears of the Kingdom. I do watch Mav on the odd occasion. Again, I try not to watch people that are in the same or similar genre as me because it is very easy to get influenced. But yes, I have watched a lot of Mav stuff. He's a pretty chill looking dude. He kind of looks like a surfer dude, but he seems like a chill guy from his videos. At Sue Bishop, you missed Matthew giving away all his Dixons. Yeah, sorry, Sue. They're all gone now. This is literally the only one I own. Kevin's also an effing liar. But welcome to the live chat, Sue. I didn't see you come in. My heart is in Montana. You're the one that asked me if I watched Mav. Okay. Video is bad. Yeah, it's probably because I'm out in the bush. Sorry, William. I hope you'll still stick around and hang out. Montana gun owner. Yeah, you are, Richard. Good for you. Sean McGowan. Impressive to me. Anyone being comfortable in those super low temps in a van, even with a heater. Yeah, I don't know. I knew going into my van life that I was going to be facing that stuff. And I don't know. I was at a point in my life where I needed a new challenge. Like, yeah, I've always talked about why I got into van life, and mine is not one reason. Some people do have one reason. I think most people have more than one, even if they don't want to admit it to themselves. I am definitely a multifaceted reason sort of person. But all of the other reasons aside, I really did need a new challenge in my life. I needed to get rid of all of the negative garbage, all of the negative people that were in my life. And no, Francisco, you can't borrow 1999, but welcome to the live chat, dude. I hope you're doing well out there in Chicago. Chicago? I think you're in Chicago. The Windy City. No. Yes, you are. Anyway, as I was saying, he was just like, let's do it. Do that, please, because everything else I've been doing in my life up to this point has been nonsense, even when I thought I was enjoying it, right? Ghost Girl, how does your water not freeze in cold weather? Wondering how all that works when they say you have to winterize an RV, etc. Yeah, you got to winterize RVs because when most RVs are not insulated for cold weather, and their water lines are usually on the outside, right? So you winterize it by flushing it, and you can actually put like a winter protecting fluid sort of thing in the pipes so they don't burst. I don't have pipes. I mean, sure, I don't have pipes in Lucky. I did have water tanks, and there is a video called "My Water Froze" from last year where that exact thing did happen. That's what led to me modifying my water station. And by modifying it, I mean I cut a big effing hole in the side of it so that my heat could get in, and it worked quite well. But if you've been watching my more recent videos, I actually got rid of my water tanks that way. And I've just got overflow diesel in here right now. I might go back, put another water tank under there. I don't know. But right now, I just use bottled water, and the fridge that I have, the Set Power 65 quart, is it 65 or 69? Can't remember now. I think it's a 69 quart, but it's a 65 series or something really weird. The bottled water stays fine in there. If you saw the video where like my van froze because I couldn't get it started and I was outside in -40 for like 3 days straight, the fridge still sort of kept up and kept a few things thawed. It was weird. Anyway. I do have electrical tape, and you never know where that shit's going to turn up, do you, Andrew? Just Judy, I think it's cool how Force is that Foresty Forest has a little wood. Yeah, okay, has a little wood stove in his. I did just get off the phone with the insurance company. They're not happy about my secondary vehicle being a 2022 Sprinter. They're not happy about it just being a off the lot van. Why? But to talk about Foresty's little wood stove, I watched one of his most recent videos where he's talking about YouTube. because obviously you got to check in on that sort of stuff. That little wood stove, man, I don't know if it would work in Lucky. Like I could make it work, but it would take a lot of modifying. And I was talking to Amber about this the other day. For my next build, I think I might do just that. Because my parents just installed one in their house out in BC, and my brother's had one for a while now because he was out there about a year before my parents. This is the way you got to do it out in BC for the winter months, and it is cool. It is cool. It would be a fun thing to install, and it's a little bit more. It seems a little bit more reliable than a diesel heater that can break, right? Also, hello Renee, how are you? Welcome to the live chat. Like you've been here for a while, but I've been yapping as I do. Did you find any problems underneath your van when you had it on the lift that you have to fix? So Joseph, no, thank you for the question. Vicky, yes, I did get that Big Mac taco thing. Yeah, maybe I'll make that for Amber one time. I'll have to go back to that. But Joseph, no, nothing. I wasn't really looking since that was my first time at that garage, and you pay for the amount of time that you're there. I just wanted to get done what I had to get done. I'm more than likely going to go back specifically for that, to do like pay for an hour and inspect Lucky, and then like do like the front shocks or something, but no like follow-up thing like the spark plugs. That might be the best way to approach that. But yeah, like $29 an hour for the lift. It seems pretty good to me. Been here from the start, feel so invisible. Vinay, don't make me feel bad, you naughty minx. Those new bricks that Foresty is burning look good. Again, I haven't been keeping up. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. That was in the video. Yeah, those like wood bricks. That's right. Those, yeah, they look pretty good. He said they didn't leave a lot of residue behind. Chris S says, Heidi ho, VanlifePLUS and friends. Hello to you, Chris. Charlene is here. I didn't say hello to you. She's saying hello to Chris. I'm assuming I don't see destination. Oh, there he is. Sorry, Chris. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live chat, dude. You're not working right now, are you? Where are you? I don't know. Robin, good evening, Matt. So good to see you. It's good to see you too, Robin, or see your words anyway. Hope you had a good week. Hello, Justin and Christina's RV van life. How are you guys doing? The Cubic Mini would work wonderful in your van. Yes, it would work well. It'd just be a matter of where I would put it and making sure that the cats don't go on it when it's on fire. They're not dumb cats. They're smarter than my dumb ass. I'd probably be the first one to burn myself on it. Let's get serious. What up, Matt and everyone? What did I miss? You just missed me giving away all my Dixons, apparently, Dreadwolf. That's the BS lie we're going with tonight. Oh, Sarah Rose finally stopped in. You're supposed to be in the bush camping, aren't you? You better be. How you doing? Monica Rohr says, hi, Matt and everyone. Hello, Monica. Martha's calling me hot stuff, unless she's probably talking to Kevin. I understand. Rodney Webster says, what's up? What's up, bro? It's not much, Rodney. What's up with you? It's Friday. I cannot complain about that. I'm still the guy that works for the weekend. The insurance company isn't happy because my primary vehicle is old and cheap and the secondary vehicle is expensive, but because it's a secondary, the insurance is reasonable. Apparently didn't like that. Screw them. Who gives a crap? Insurance companies are crooks. I know we need to have it, but it's so obnoxious. Do you sleep in the same place every night? Not every single night, but for now, I usually do because I have that work dad routine, right? It just makes sense to stay someplace that's familiar, reliable, and I know I'm not going to get the knock at the door. You're leaving in the morning. Good for you, Sarah. Christian Goes Boom said something bad. I want to see it. He said hi. What the? Oh, he must be spamming. Gotcha. You don't spam. We don't like that. Oh, see, he got put in a timeout. Hello from cold Florida, says Sheila. It's cold in Florida? Give me a break. Neither did my infant daughter. Well, that's good. Your daughter and your cat are smart. What's the deal with Canadians and flannel? It's called an Alberta dinner jacket. It's amazing. And then for those that don't know, this specific Dixon that I'm wearing is actually, let's see if I can get it here. Look at that. It's the Jason that was sent to me by Aussie Jack, who's not here because she's on vacation or some nonsense. I obviously had to wear this one today. Hello. Okay. Without a compass is here. Happy Friday to you. Living the SUV life. How you doing, buddy? Can't wait to finish my 2011 Kia Sorento and start finally living. Well, you're living right now, but I know exactly what you mean. 110%. Would an insurance company let you have a wood stove in a van? Sure. Just don't tell them. There's so many things, not van life aside, just stop telling people what you're doing all the time. There's too much transparency. Well, I mean, I kind of, that's funny for me to say when my channel's sort of based on that, but I think you guys know what I mean. It is perfect for today. shiny nickel blades. I want to do a Van Life baseball hat or shirt that says Van Life, don't knock it. Carol, you're so effing clever. Hi, Danny. How are you? Sam, what up, Matt? What's good, dog? How's the pussycats doing? They're doing pretty good. They're alternating sleeping and eating as they do. Oh, the label was completely unreadable. Video is not good. Sorry, Steve. Yeah, I'm out in Banff. And the Wi-Fi is not the best. I just realized I'm on YouTube, not StreamYard, so I can't even switch the Wi-Fi. Let's not risk it. Let's make sure the Wi-Fi is plugged in. Don't lose power. Yes, it is. I need to cook soon. It's gonna get like late, and I won't have eaten. Diet Coke and spiced rum. Nice. I don't know what's Kevin. I don't know what you're saying. You were on the fence about Kevin. Happy Saturday, says Incy. He's across the pond. He is. Do I plan on adding a ball cap to your merch line? Maybe in the summer. There's a toque on there right now. I want to get that one myself. I need to get that ordered up. But yeah, I can see it. If spring allows it, I don't pay a lot of attention to my spring store. It's just, I got so much on the go already that when it comes to my merch, I just don't have the time. How are the girls? Cats. They're good. They're around. Penny's furry little butts over here sleeping on the driver's seat. Oh no. If you build again, would you choose a different van? I don't know, Alana. Would I even choose a van? And I do hope, I mean, it's inevitable that, yes, in my future, there will be another build, no matter whether it's another van or whatever I might have up my sleeve. I don't know when that'll be. And I don't know in what capacity. It might not be like, I'm moving into this next sort of thing. It might be an addition. Like, I don't know. But I am excited to do another build. And yes, I would do it myself. I probably, excuse me, that would be the Bacardi and Coke. I probably wouldn't do it until I'm full time on YouTube. So maybe it never happens, right? Just again, because I'm so busy. Well, there's one way that it could work. We'll see what happens. I'm getting off track here. Do you have your own merchandise for sale, like hats and stuff? Amanda, yes, I do. In the description of every video, there is a link to my spring store. There are t-shirts, hoodies. Currently, there's a toque. No specific hats yet. And it's the chapter 3 line, which is every chapter there'll be new stuff. That way I only have to redesign it once a year. But yeah, right now the most popular one is the everybody just calm down, which you can get over there. So you watch that video, My Winter Chronicles. That's what my mom had. That everybody just calm down in what was it called? Like emergency orange, safety orange. Orange is her favorite color, but that was like bright orange. Good lord. Hang on, playing catch up here. And if you guys are asking questions and I don't ask it right or I don't answer it right away, give it a minute. Ask it again. Chat is moving quite quickly. KJNZ, have you ever thought about freeze dried meals? I'll send you some if you trust my cooking. I'm told I'm a great cook. I don't have any because they're expensive. Well, not necessarily freeze dried, maybe, but those like meals ready to eat, those like MRE things. What's literally what I just said, that you can buy at like Canadian Tire and camping stores and stuff. They're expensive, so I don't really like. I've got a like emergency sack of food for if shit ever hits the fan, so to speak. But other than that, I did one. I think my first camping trip to Beaver Mines with Lindsay and Sadie back in chapter 2. I bought one of those and they were pretty good. I don't know if that's freeze dried. It was just one of those pouch meals where you just add hot water. So good. Chat is moving at lightning speed. Sunny Rivers also. Hello, Sunny Rivers. Matthew, now that you have everyone just calm down as a ring. Right. Yeah. I don't know. How do we give it out? Sumner went out of his way. Where's my phone? Let's play this. This is amazing. So just pause right now. If you got questions, don't ask them right now. Freeze dryer. Yeah, you do. Okay, well, send me something. I'll give it a shot. I'll do it on the vlog, KJ. Dilemma, watch you or curling. Kidding, you win. Well, you are Canadian. I wouldn't put it past you. Oh, my mother texted me. Sandy. Sandy, if you're still here, thank you very much. I just got your text. Also, my mom's sending me pictures of my new nephew and my beautiful sister-in-law. So cute. Also, hi if you guys are watching. Andrew, where did you send that to me? Damn it, I don't remember. I was sitting at McDonald's, stuffing my face with breakfast when you sent that to me. Did you email it to me? Give me a sec, everybody. I have to play. This is amazing. You did not send it. You did not email it to me. How did you get it to me? Patreon message. Stupid Patreon. Every time I opened up the app, it says, your lens upload failed. And then I go check, and it's never failed. That's not true. Sometimes it fails out here. My Patreon, anybody here who's on my Patreon, did my lens clip of me in the shower go through? Everybody calm down. I wasn't actually in the shower. That one I noticed was getting sort of hung up. Andrew, where the hell is your message? Talks amongst yourselves. Give me a minute. Hang on. This will be worth it. I promise. Yeah, he says it went through. Okay, good. Where the hell is your... Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm excited. Okay, so Andrew, Summoner, with the amazing Chandler Bing avatar photo, made this and sent it to me. Hopefully it loads out here. I don't know. Oh, I didn't think about this. Come on. Let's go. Yes. Please play. Please play. And I hope we can all hear it. I was going to turn the volume up on my computer. That wouldn't affect you. Do it. Everybody just calm down. Yikes. Yikes. Just calm down. I was going to make that my own ringtone. Apparently it's a little bit more work for an iPhone to do. But yeah, I don't know how we get that out there and make it available for everybody. Because that's like your personal OneDrive account, isn't it, dude? Sunny Wisconsin, happy 13th to you as well. Kim Sims says, hello, Matt from Central California. Chat stopped moving. I hope the connection's still there. Yikes. Oh, there we go. Matt, the winds in Florida are bloody freezing. It's 47 degrees Fahrenheit and dropping. Also, I think a keychain with everybody just calm down would be great. Yes, keychain would be cool. Oreo, LOL, love it. Hi, I'm just jumping on here. Are all your videos down right now? Oh my God. Is there something wrong with my videos? I don't like that. I swear to God, Hockey Girl 69, you've got a very suggestive name. If you're effing with me, I won't be upset. YouTube to MP3 website. Oh yeah, but it's not a YouTube video, but it should still work, right? It's just an MP3, so Android will just take it, but iPhone, you have to do steps through GarageBand on iPhone. Alana, how you doing? Aiden says he'd happily design a new layout for you. A new floor plan. Hi, Aiden, if you're watching. You can make it a ringtone in GarageBand on the iPhone. Right, so I got to download GarageBand. So now, okay, well, I'll do that tomorrow because we're doing a live stream right now. Christian Goes Boom is very upset. You keep sending the same thing. Kevin's going to get very mad at you. He's going to spank you. I can convert the MP3 to a ringtone on iPhone. Okay, Kevin, send me. Well, Andrew included instructions as well. No, don't. That's okay. He said sorry. We can allow that. Good evening, Matt. Denise. Good evening to you, Denise. He keeps getting timed out. All right, Kevin, let him go for now. We'll see what after that timeout if he's still here. Videos are okay. Videos are fine. Ooh, Hockey Girl, you messing with me, messing with my mind. See, this is why relationships suck. It didn't take until after they posted. Sorry. Oh, no worries. Constant Van Life. Hi. Now it's starting to get cold in here. Turn this bloody fan on. Cover yourself up. Hide yourself from the world. I keep saying I need to start cooking. I should just do that. Hang on. If you load it as a short, okay. Is there a native gas station? Yeah, a reservation, Brendan. Yeah, there's resi gas stations. Resi? Whatever. And yeah, they're usually cheaper. There's one that I've used a few times on the south end of the city. They're pretty good. What's your favorite drink to let loose? Oh, come on. Everybody in chat, tell Bubbles what my favorite alcohol is. It's not Lucky Beer. Don't type that. And then also, welcome to the community, Lucky. Or Bubbles. There it goes. And while that's happening, I'm going to get some food. I'm going to move this back. Penny, don't move. Get a hammer. I'm kidding. Where's the taco beef? Beefy beef. Hey, Jesse Big Plume, how you doing? Yeah, it was the Sutina station I was out there, right? The one right by Costco. Wholesome milk. See, Kevin doesn't know me. Wholesome milk. That's funny. As opposed to like unwholesome milk, like naughty milk. Yikes. Yeah. Sour cream. Where's everything? Where's the cheese? It's the most important part. All right. Now, did I actually prep and get everything out here and ready? I gotta stretch out. Oh gosh. Make sure everybody stays with. Use your fancy little fold-out table. Oh, then I can't stretch my legs. Okay, hang on. Naughty milk is the bomb. The more you move, the less we see. The more you move, the less we see. Well, I'm just gonna have to learn to deal with it. Angela Woods bought a coffee crisp to enjoy while watching tonight. Is it your first coffee crisp? Enjoy. Straight from the wow. That's true. Waffles are just pancakes or are ribbed for your wow. John, when is the big team up with Steve the stealth camper? He's just up the road. Step twos. I don't know. I'm like here. Steve Wallace is off the screen. I don't know if that's in the future or not. Who knows? Hey, look at that. Matt is live. Hello, Luckies. Hi, Aaron. How you doing, buddy? More rum for the crew. You're not wrong. Just drive to McDonald's. I am nope. Drive into Banff. No thanks. Must have cheese. Yeah, 100%. See, if you had some of my homemade fries, Drew food, you water. Okay, well, send it to me right now. Send it via Stork. I don't. I'm making tacos. And in the morning, I'm making more tacos. Sit your ass down on your tiny home. Okay. I was a whiskey man my whole life, but it's been 2 years, 5 months dry now. I used to get wild, but damn, it was fun. Hey, man, if it was a problem and you feel better and you needed to give it up, good on you. And I do like the on occasion, glass of whiskey myself. I actually have some right over here. It's Bullet bourbon. Okay. I like beer. It makes me a jolly good fellow. Beer. Roaming the earth. You being on the road, I wonder the tires you have on the van. I've got Goodyear Wrangler Durtrax. Alcohol, van life, and kitties go together. 110%. Reg, how you doing? What games do you have for my Switch? They're all right here. Well, let's go through them before I start cooking. Y'all are distracting me. I'm going to starve to death. This is what I got, Rachel. I love that you asked. Thank you so much. I have, obviously, the Super Mario 3D collection. I've got Pokemon Scarlet, which I'm currently playing, but I haven't in a while. Metroid Dread. This game is bloody amazing. Lego Worlds. Lego Worlds just fell on the floor. It was sent to me by Amelia from Van Life Van Gaming. Thanks, Amelia. You're probably sleeping right now, but if you're watching the replay, thank you. I got the BioShock collection, which I never actually booted up. Cruise and Blast, which was on sale at Walmart, which I instantly regretted, as well as Ghost Runner. These things were like $15 in a discount bin. I got Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I got Pokemon Legends Arceus. This was bought after a live stream when I was a little drunk and stumbled into Walmart. Stuff just happens around here. And then I got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, obviously, and Mario Golf Super Rush, because I love golf in video game form. I don't mind it in real form. I haven't actually played a course in a while, but... And they got a bunch of like downloaded stuff. Right now I'm playing Cuphead again. If you haven't played Cuphead and you like a challenge, play Cuphead. It's a lot of fun. See, now I took all these down, and all of the flotsam and jopsams fell down. Hey, they all fit into one? Oh yeah, because Lego Worlds is down there. I have to remember to get that later. Okay. Amelia is asleep, but you try to stay awake. Hi, Martin. How you doing, buddy? I like a good adult alcoholic beverage every now and then, but I have to be careful because I'm on a ton of medication. Well, it's good that you're being responsible. No space invaders or asteroids. Yeah, no, sir. None of that. Do you ever go out and fish for dinner? Nope. You need to go watch my camping video at Chinook Lake. Nobody spoil it. You sent me the email. Let me just make sure I got. Where's my phone? Bloody tiny house living. Where is the phone? Hey Siri. Why did I clap? Are you sitting on it? No, because you're on the fridge. Oh, she's speaking to me. Hey Siri. Am I sitting on you? Where are you? Siri, I'm sorry. Hey Siri. Is the beef sitting on you? The beef was sitting on her. Found her. Penelope. Stop scratching the seat. Let's just make sure. Hello. Got it. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Take Amber to the hot springs. You take Amber to the hot springs. Amber's an adult. She can take herself to the hot springs. Also, hello, Rocky Roads. How are you? Lisa's here. 91 ambulance and 2 cats. I relate to everything. See, she gets it. What is it? You got a Ford or a Chevy, Ambo, Lisa? When's your birthday, Aaron? Happy early birthday. You said it's this weekend. Weekend's just beginning, so I just said I should not have set everybody's Siri off. Siri is smart enough to recognize everybody's own voice. Dory's here. I haven't seen you on a live in a while. How's my favorite traffic anchor? Every time. Hi, Dory. How you doing? I know Dory's got this big like lady boner for Amber's van tour. Problem is, Dory, Amber doesn't like filming in front of somebody or like talking to the camera in front of somebody. It's different when she's on my videos because I'm just yapping, right? And I'm holding the camera and she's reacting to what I'm saying. But we've had this conversation because I've offered to do her van tour. I'm sure it will happen that way eventually as she gets more comfortable, but that's what's going on at that point right now. Yay, traffic, you do the tour for her. See what I just said. Hello, Danielle. Welcome to the live chat, my dear. All the way you're out in Quebec, right? I just got a rotor in the mail from you, my dear. It's very large and very heavy, but only one came. So one waiting on one more. And then I'll have all 4. Friday the 13th, B-Day for me. Dan the Van Dan. Happy birthday, sir. Hi, Cindy. My Siri ignores me. He's lazy. I love that the girls make Siri a guy. Amber's Siri is a guy too. And when I hear her talk to it, I'm just like, oh, it's so weird. No, Siri's supposed to be an Irish female. That's it. Because that's what I use. Cole T, do you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership? I do. I do not have the bullshit steal from you one for the Genesis and N64 games, but I got the regular one. Chock full of ducks. Sup? Cameras are scary. No, shut up, Amber. Hi, Katie. How you doing? East Coast West says hello from Halifax. Hello from Alberta. How are you? Guys and girls can't stay friends long. I beg to differ, sir. Challenge accepted. Bonnie says, hey, from North Carolina, I'm assuming. Hello. Emerald Skies is here. Hello there, Matthew. Where's Ashley tonight? Haven't seen her yet. She hasn't made an appearance. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Danielle. I appreciate the heads up there. Steal from you one. Andrew, are you okay? Do we need to send emergency services to you? See, Robbins is a woman. Robin likes her ladies. Speaking back at her. It's my birthday today. Well, if it actually is, happy birthday to you, Christian. I am hungry, Joseph. I know. Thank you. Gotta get my propane bottle out. Can I get this one out? Oh, God, it's in my little cubby hole. Hello? Who put this in here? See, and I covered up the fan, and now I'm going to start cooking. Son of a bee. Okay. Oh, for you in Brooklyn to go eat, you're a great dad. Cindy, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to have her tomorrow overnight, actually. Her and I are going to go stay at a hotel again. And I have to do this right now. I do it all the time, but I don't do it enough. I have to give a huge thank you to all of the incredible support, like those super chats and everybody over on my Patreon. That's the only reason that I've got any sort of like extra disposable income that I can do stuff like go and have a weekend at a hotel with my little girl. Yes, I'm excited for the weather to get better and for her and I to go do more camping, but in the dead of winter, it's very nice to be able to do that because that was something I had in the back of my head when I was first starting van life, even though I was broke as all get out. And I'm like, it's an option. I won't be able to afford it. And now I can because of this awesome community. So thank you very much. I love that I have that ability with my little girl that I wouldn't have otherwise. Everybody's screaming Bruce. So Bruce must be here. Hello, good sir. How are you on this fine Friday the 13th? Also, officially welcome back to Calgary. I'm not there right now, but welcome back regardless. I need to start cooking some tacos. Hang on. That or I'm going to pass out and Joseph Malloy's going to get very angry at me. Oh, no. Don't drop the soap. It's a whole thing. Never mind. I did go to high school at Beaverbrook. Good guess, Jesse. That was my high school. Beaver, Brook. Stupid. I was never a pep rally sort of guy. Where is my valve stem? There it is. Valve stem? Regulator. JetLink output. That's not what I have. I only have one burner, you silly goose. What do we got here? There's Bruce. I see him now. He says, "Hi, everyone," with wavy and a big grin. Mike, Warren, Ohio, near Lordstown. William's telling me to calm down, apparently. Oh, you went to Grandin, Jesse. Good for you. My mom went to Grand. No, she didn't. My mom went to Wisewood. You went to Grandin. Bishop, Brandon. That was the one high school I never got into when I was working as a photographer at LifeTouch. The opposing company always had that contract at Bishop Grandin. And then a year after I got fired from LifeTouch, they got the contract. Son of a bitch. Jesse, what year did you graduate, if you don't mind me asking? Let's see how small this world really is. Justin Collins is here. I didn't say hi to you, dude. How you doing, man? Good to see you here. Your mascot was a beaver. No, actually, the Beaverbrook, the Lord Beaverbrook, the mascot was a lion, believe it or not. Explain that to me. Why is the stove on already? I don't even have a pan on there. Oh, Nikki's here. It's Our Lady of the Rockies now. No Grandin anymore. Oh, it's Our Lady of the Rockies? Oh, freaking God. Whatever. Cancel culture nonsense. Does the hotel have a pool? Yes, it does, Debbie. Hello? Mom, did you say high school I went to? I did. I said Henry Wisewood. Also, hi, Mom. Everybody show my mom some love in the chat. That'd be great. I really got to get this meat cooking or I'm going to die. I keep saying that. It probably wouldn't actually happen. Where's my pan? There it is. This is how we lose stuff. Emerald doesn't like the fact that it was Beaverbrook and the mascot was a lion. That's messed up. There, hang on. Where is the oil? This is a whole thing. Woo! Let's do this. Edit everybody who watched when my house froze. Yes, the truffle oil thawed itself out. Amazing. We're going to have truffle oil taco beef. It's going to be great. See, Aaron? Mushrooms. The only way I'll eat them. A little bit more. A little bit less. I can't put it back in the bottle. Okay, I can. Wow, chat is moving fast. Oh, Catherine's here. Catherine Spong. How you doing, darling? I don't think you said anything earlier. If you did, I didn't see it, and I'm sorry. But hello. What? Oh, I want to see why he's telling Kevin to shut up. Whoa. And you'll eat a boot. Oh, he was hidden. Oh, that happens. Where, oh, where has my little dog gone? Where, oh, where is the beef? Yikes. There we go. Okay. And Mom, hello, everyone. If I was on StreamYard, I'd tag it and show it on the screen. But I'm not, so I can't. Thus, I won't. That didn't work. That's a wooden spatula. Get out your Spyderco knife to open up your beef. The only good beef is regular beef. Lean beef and extra lean especially can go right off. Oh, Edith, your son went to Beaverbrook in 2016. That's cool. Also, Jesse, I'm sorry if you said what year you graduated. I clearly wasn't paying attention. So if you could just type that in to chat again, I'll try to pay attention. Penny, there's nothing up here for you. What do you want, the water? Here, I'll give you the water. Here you go. Water. You don't need to be up here now. There's nothing for you. I am cooking and trying not to die. Please. Oh, no. Where's the taco kit? This is a bad situation to be in. I bet you it's at the front. If you know my van layout, you know I'm pinned in. This is not good. Denise, yes, I'm making tacos. A hungry boy. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Okay. Nobody messes with Kevin here, right? Except me, because Kevin can't do anything to me. Are you full-time and what do you do for work? Am I full-time at work or am I full-time in the van? I'm full-time at work and I'm full-time in the van and I work as a mechanic. Kind of. Nikki, I'm in Banff. Where are you at? 2002. Heck, you graduated the same year as me. Did you know a guy named McKeegan Williams by chance? I think he graduated a year after me, so he probably would have been, well, a grade below you. Matthew is Mr. Fix-It. Bloody hardly. Hardly. Everybody's telling me, Jesse said 2002. Down in Queensland, so where you live. Oh, well, that's good. Any plans to roam America? Yeah, hopefully, but that's a ways off. We talking way in the future, when I am more okay with being away from my little girl for extended periods of time. Sorry, Shane. Yeah, I'm out in the bush. Video's not going to be the best. Here's what it is. Whilst I make tacos. But yeah, I will, hopefully. But again, like I said, that's in the future. Christopher, you're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. I want tacos. Come on, Chrome. Come get some, buddy. Just hop the border, brother. But you got to bring me some rum, because the tequila, you're going to have to bring a bottle of tequila, because I still got that same bottle of Jose Cuervo. Amber and I had a shot of it the other night. It's just as awful as it was the last time I did it. I know. It's not the best quality. But anyways, how are you enjoying the winter out there, sir? You're getting an unseasonable amount of snow still, or what? And then chat just goes, hang on. I want tacos too, but I've got nothing to put them in because my shells, I think, fell in the front seat. This is not good. I've been in worse situations. Everybody just... Margaritas are good. I will give you that. There is ways to drink tequila. You're not wrong. It needs to be top shelf, for one. And yeah, it should probably be mixed. No snow. I just spent 5 days in the bush. Aye, good boy. Good boy. As you should. We're talking about outdoors in the woods, right? Everybody just calm down. This is too hot. Let's go. Do I add water to this? Of course I do. Chrome is a bushwhacker. Well, we all are in our own ways. Give me a second. I need to find these tortilla shells. Yes, I said tortilla. Where are the lights in here? I need better organization. I need a maid. Where are the taco shells at, Penny? Where are the taco shells at? There they are. I knew it. They fell down right in front of the fridge, as they do. The only reason I care about them right now, because I bought the kit with the spices and the sauces. Good grief, man. Get up there. Chrome's still here. You were in the bush. Where are you at now? You back at the shop? Oh, God. What did Katie just say? Thank you for giving us Matthew, Chrome. Yes, he did carry me for 9 months. That's amazing. I love the way that was worded. Raining in the West Kootenays today. Raining in BC. That province is back asswards. Raining in January. But that's what landed me in my pickle with those frozen highways. It also is what saved me from that pickle, because the rain and the warm weather. Yep, back at the shop doing some van repairs to the OG van. That's cool. Although, what's broke on it? Did you break it in the bush? Yes, it does melt the snow. Funny how Matt keeps losing things in such a small space. You'd be surprised. Amber and I were having that conversation last night. Yes, because somebody, I think, commented on one of my videos, like, how do you lose stuff? It happens all the bloody time. Because we've got too much stuff. We don't need it all, but we have it. And we lose it. It's just one of those things. Full send right out there. Yeah, I can't. Chrome's got the luxury of being able to do that. If one house breaks, he could potentially just go to the next one, right? Shark Lady, hello. And Stormborn Viking. Let the meat sit a little. Yeah, I know. I like playing with my meat. Yes, I said it on purpose. Yep, broken handles and cabinet doors. It was a rough run out here this time. Oh, all interior crap. Yikes. I seem to have more stuff here. Hint, hint. Mom, I know. You still have a box of Christmas crap that I no longer need for about a year. Who is this? Somebody else is highlighted. Trustee controversy. Hey, man, quick question. This is a trap. 2 cups of broccoli or 1 cup of it went too fast? Neither, because they're both roughage. You give both of those cups to the rabbits and then get a burger. Okay? Sound good? Confirming pickup of the child for tomorrow. Oh my God, thank you. I don't know who you are. You probably got a lot of subscribers because you got the gray highlight, but you're very welcome. Throw that roughage in the bush. Buddy in Winlaw said it was raining the other day. You got a buddy in Winlaw? That is hilarious. That's awesome, Jesse. Bloody Winlaw. Oh, I love that stretch of highway, though. It's a nice drive. Hi from Missouri. I hope you're not eating those fake Mexican tacos. Not yet, but I will soon. And then I'll probably dive into my candy drawer because I'm a savage that way. Winlaw, buddy, is quite right. Yes. Electric van life. What's the longest time you have ever fasted for? Oh, I fast every day. I do intermittent fasting. I try. My first meal usually doesn't happen until about 10 o'clock in the morning. But the longest I've ever actually fasted for? I don't know. I would have had to have been getting like blood work done. So maybe like 24 hours, 36 hours. I don't know. Why? Cindy, we're having tacos, VanlifePLUS style. Very simple, just meat and cheese. I didn't get any of that roughage. I usually do get like a bag of lettuce and put some lettuce in it for a little bit of crunch and whatnot. And not tonight. Yes, I know I'm still playing with the meat. Yikes. Oh, Amir. Hail up all the way from Guyana, South America. I didn't say that right. Fry the shells a little. Oh, yeah, I will be. I didn't get hard shells because I thought on live stream that'd be a little more obnoxious than just already eating, which I think is kind of rude, but people seem to enjoy it, and I'm hungry, so it's going to happen. Guyana. Thanks, Kevin. Unless you're effing with me, and that's not right. I can see you doing that. Oh, boy. Hey, Matt from Georgia. How's my favorite kitties? Terry, they're doing pretty good. One's literally staring at me like she thinks she's going to get a taco. Hopefully the video catches up and you see her little tubber's face. Hey, no tacos for you. And Stella is, I think, on the perch at the back. This one, Debbie? Yeah, that was sent to me by Kathy, actually. I got it in the mail yesterday, and I don't normally wear stuff because of being a mechanic and whatnot, but this is totally something I would have worn when I was younger, and there ain't no reason why I can't wear it when I'm older. No tacos for Penny. I'm not a meanie. She'd probably... Do you want to be in here? Well, she's got the taco farts, Andrew, because I bloody don't. Yeesh. That just seems like a poor decision. All right, now I need water. This is going to be not ideal. Hang on. A bit redundant. Yeah, just a little bit. Brother is in East Arrow Park. Shut it down, Mom. Oh, does it remove? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm ready and comfortable. Please continue. You're welcome, Chris. I was just waiting for you before I poured not my distilled water. Yuck. I need my spring water, my natural spring water. It says so on the label. It clearly came from a natural spring. I'm going to pour this all over my meat. There you go. I should have drained the grease, but we're just going to let it cook off because I don't have a place that's like ideal to do that. Give me a second. Okie dokie. Make sure it isn't your pee bottle. Wouldn't that suck, Debbie? I'm glad that nothing like that has happened yet in this van, especially considering how much I drink. Yikes. Where's the beef, says Justin. It's right here, Justin. It looks very gray and unappetizing right now. We're going to spice it up. Do you like to listen to audiobooks? No, not so much. I like the idea in theory, and that could be something that's be nice for like long drives. But no, I think I listened to like one my entire life. I'm just not a big reader right now. I used to read a lot more. I know that's not what you asked. You asked about listening to somebody else read, but still. I like to do the opposite. In case you couldn't tell, I like to talk. Night, everyone. Have to get up early. Thanks for being here, Dreadwolf. Have yourself a great weekend. I appreciate you being here. Tips for hanging light strips. double-sided tape, like Alien tape or like 3M. It's another brand. I can't remember now. But that's what I used for like my my LEDs, those red ones. Worked great. Yeah. Oh, good. I don't. Everybody's talking amongst themselves. Any good movies lately? Joseph asks. Yeah, I watched The Banshees of Inisherin last night. It is not going to be a movie that's for everyone, but I'm a huge fan of the cast and the director. If you're not familiar, it's Martin. I think it's Martin Donahue. Martin McDonahue is the director, and Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson are the two actors. They did In Bruges together, and then Colin Farrell was also in Seven Psychopaths that Martin directed, and then Martin also directed Frances McDormand in Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Those movies are fantastic. If you haven't seen either of those three, highly recommended. Watch them all. Start with In Bruges. They're not related. You can watch them in any order, but In Bruges is just such a good movie. That this new one, Banshees of Inisherin, same team, very different style. Still has his tones, but it's not it's a slow burn sort of movie, and it's a talk about it after sort of movie for sure. That's the only movie I've watched in like a long time. Before that, when I was out in BC last with my parents, we watched Top Gun Maverick, which I really loved. Having never seen Top Gun, it was amazing, and I really enjoyed it. Then we watched Glass Onion, the new Knives Out mystery. It was fine. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as good as the first one, but for like switch your brain off and just watch a murder mystery that thinks it's clever, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, Nikki, I did watch Bullet Train actually. I watched that the other night. I don't know why I didn't leave a better impression on me because I loved it. Bullet Train was really good. Dumbass issues with Brad Pitt aside, he did great. It's from the director of Deadpool, and you can almost look at it as a spiritual sequel to Deadpool 2. It was great. Aaron Taylor Johnson and the other gentleman that played the two hitmen. Oh, I mean, they're all hitmen, I guess. Not really, but that's a really good movie. Bullet Train. I regret not seeing that movie in the theater. It was that good. I watched Banshees. I hope you never hear thuds against your van door. Right? No kidding. That would be terrifying. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. What comes out? I just saw that. I just watched the trailer for that. Looks like not enough Rachel McAdams for my liking. I think that's a book that like spoke to like coming of age girls more than anything. Like I'm aware of it, and the trailer made a big to do about it. Like finally, the amazing book is coming to the big screen, and I was just like, okay, it's a bunch of girls talking about putting on bras and stuff. I don't know that I'm the demographic. I could be wrong. I could 100% be wrong, but yeah. And Boondock Saints was always a good one. I never liked Boondock Saints. I tried watching it, and I know it's got a big cult following. It just never appealed to me. I don't know, not my cup of tea. Which I know is surprising with how much I enjoy like Irish stuff and whatnot. But yeah. It's gonna be me. Everybody's I can't. Talking about was just the Star Wars trench run with fighter planes. That's true. That's exactly how Byron described it as well. But it was still enjoyable. Like with all of the movies that come out, there was no bullshit. There was no woke nonsense. None of that. There was no agenda. It was just like an action movie for the sake of being an action movie. And Tom Cruise still has star power. And it's just, I don't know. It was just so fun, right? I don't think it deserved any awards. It wasn't like that kind of a movie, but it was just really well done. I really enjoyed it. That was great. You can shut up with your Star Wars comparison, and I'm going to stir more spicy meat. Boondock Saints is awesome. It's fine. I love the scene in Banshees with Farrell insulted the people about walking into the tower, and then the next guy did the same. The woman cursing at them was really funny. Yes. What? Walking into the tower. Are you talking about In Bruges? Insulted the people about walking into the tower. The woman cursing at them was really funny. Was that in Banshees? Was that last? I don't remember that from Banshees. Saw the shower scene. You got to say that was not a shower scene. I told you, Debbie. Oh yeah, Otto looks good. Die Hard's great. Let's do Friday the 13th. While I'm sort of like cooking here, what are your daughter's favorite books? Pete the Cat. Pete the Cat. Pete the Cat's your favorite book with me right now. My mom bought her this Pete the Cat book that we keep out at Grandma's house, thank goodness. And it's great. It's like really nice artwork. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Pete the Cat, but like the artwork is really nice. But the book is like the 5 little pumpkins. And we were just talking about this, my mom and dad, when I was out there. Every page is like 4 words. And the book's like this big. It's a picture book more than anything. So to read it as an adult, like as many times as she wants it read, is excruciatingly difficult. That's a bit of an exaggeration for sure. But it's just like the first pumpkin said, I don't want to go to bed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, In Bruges. Okay, I thought you were getting those confused. I'm like, that doesn't, but that sounds like In Bruges. I haven't seen In Bruges for a while, but In Bruges, yeah, that's great. And I kind of vaguely remembered that scene you're talking about. The one scene that sticks out for me, well, I guess I write the scene, but the climax when Ralph Fiennes shows up, like that, the finale of that movie in Bruges is so good. Just his character, Ralph Fiennes, nails that character as well. And he's in the movie for like, 10 minutes total? I've got a copy of Where the Wild Things Are for Brooklyn. She's got a copy of that. And actually, that's funny that you mentioned that, Chris. Dad had a copy of it, and I read that for her as well. That book's the same nonsense, too. 4 words on a page. But it's like one of those iconic books from our childhood. Like, as soon as Dad said Where the Wild Things Are, I was like, yeah, that book. Is your meat not done yet? Take it. Yeah, it is, but I'm yapping, Carol. This is what happens. Plus, it's really saucy, so I'm trying to let it boil off a bit, or like cook off. I'm reducing. I'm doing a sauce reduction on my taco meat. What's this? Have I ever been to Buffalo? No, I have not. Good night, Joseph Malloy. Gonna miss the tacos. Yeah. But thank you for all of your amazing support, Joseph. You have yourself a great weekend, dude. Dude. Lynn Valenti is here. Hello, Lynn. How are you? Also, Carol Donaldson is here. Just woke up. Yeah, I bet you did. All the way across the pond, as you do. Have you seen the movie where a YouTuber never got to see a question of I want to went to Mexico to Canada and make him eat real tacos as punishment? No, that sounds good. What's that one called? It's hard. Give me a break, man. I'm trying to feed my body so I can keep up with all this nonsense. I know you don't like the tacos, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. It's my channel. I'll cook whatever I want. Yikes. Okay. Is the flame still going? Okay, good. All right, I can pay attention for a little bit here. I never heard of Pete the Cat, so I can't say. Yeah, I didn't no idea it existed either. But I was getting bloody sick of Baby Shark, so it's on Amazon Prime. They adapted the books. It started as books. And they adapted it into a show. Signing off, says David. Have yourself an amazing weekend. I don't like avocado either, Lucky Cashmere, but I do like guacamole, especially if you make it yourself and you had a whole bunch of red onions. Your meat is too moist. Carol, you calm down. You need to visit the Rosemary Clooney house in Augusta, Kentucky. It has costumes from White Christmas. Ooh, that would be so cool. See, all that stuff I could put on my agenda to do for sure, but I can't go anywhere right now, guys. I'm working on it. I'm growing the channel. I water it every day. We'll get there slowly. Have you ever been to Hines City, Florida? No. I haven't been. Okay, the places I've been in the States, maybe this will be easier. I've been to Los Angeles. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I did the Oregon Coast Drive. So I went into BC, into Idaho, into Washington, down to Spokane. And I did the coast drives through like Gold Beach and all that in the redwoods, and came down into, well, on that trip we didn't go to Los Angeles. We went through San Francisco, then we cut over to Bakersfield, and then over to Las Vegas. That was like the destination. Then we came back up through, like, what was that? Well, Nevada, tiny little bit of New Mexico, I think Arizona. I don't know if I get my geography right. And then into Utah. Spent a night in Salt Lake City, Utah. I think it was Salt Lake City, or was it somewhere else smaller? I can't remember. We broke down and we had to wait for a mechanic. That was with my parents, with mom and dad and Byron, when we were all, well, yes, no, we were all younger because it was years ago. And then I've been to Los Angeles. And then what else did I do? I also did a drive when I had my Tacoma. I drove to Seattle, which was an amazing drive. If nobody's ever done that drive, when you like from, well, yeah, wait. Yeah, from Spokane into Seattle, that was like probably one of my most favorite drives ever, because it's very similar to driving from Alberta into BC, but it's even more like stark in contrast. It's like more desolate and flat, and then more mountainous, and the highway that goes through there to Seattle was incredible. Then I also drove the second big road trip I did into the States. I drove to Chicago, and I went via, what the hell did I go via? North Dakota, South Dakota, through Fargo into, not Wyoming. What's the other one? What's the cheese state? Wisconsin, Minnesota, and into Illinois, and then back. Those are like that's the only, I've never been anywhere into like the southern, eastern, or even eastern states. I've never been into like the eastern provinces in Canada. I've been to Toronto, and that's it. And I flew there. Did I stop in Cascade NP? No. Where's the everyone just calm down t-shirts? Cindy, they are on my merch store. The link to the Teespring. That's where the merch is at. It's literally that. It's literally everybody just calm down on everything. Would you ever consider a Ford Transit off-road platform for a next build? Are they good for a full-time van lifer, or would an older style be better? I don't know enough about the Transits other than they're a pain in the butt to work on. Ford kind of like screwed the pooch a bit on the design. That's not being said that they don't work. That's not to say that they don't work. I don't know if that I would consider it. I'd consider anything. I should say I would consider anything. I do sort of have my heart set on something else that I really want to strive for that I haven't spoken about yet, and I'm not going to for a while, because obviously I would like that to be a big reveal, because clicky clicks and suspense and all that. But we'll see what the future holds. I would consider a Ford Transit. I'd probably consider a Ford Transit over a Mercedes, just because of like issues. You never even been to the center of Canada. Isn't that Toronto? That's what they think. How do you feel about promoters? What do you mean? Oh, you mean ProMasters, Nikki? They're fine. I don't know a lot about the new ones. It seems to be working out for the fine print quite well. And they're nice, and they're very like build friendly, especially for like hooking your heater into the onboard gas tank and everything. What do you think of the Ram ProMaster High Top? See what I was just talking about. Winnipeg. Oh, Winnipeg's the center of Canada? Is it? Oh. Who the hell wants to go to Winnipeg? I have an error code 8 on my heater. I think that's the fuel line issue. Oh my God. Amber! Gonna shit. After I eat these tacos. I think all you have to do... What is this one? They prime. Yeah, you ran out of diesel. Just turn it on. Just turn it on again, Amber. It's fine. It's because you ran your line dry last night. That's what you told me this morning, right? The engine doesn't have enough fuel to start up, so just turn it back on. Sandy D, you should get the Chronicles of Narnia for Brooklyn. It's great for kids and adults. Yeah, those are good books, Sandy. I remember reading that stuff. Like that was like required reading in like elementary school, at least the first book. I don't know if I ever told this. I think was it grade? God, when we were reading that book, I want to say grade 2, but that's wrong. Hopefully my buddy Mike's in the chat right now, or at least he's listening. I think it was grade 3 or 4. Anyway, no, grade 1 or 2. Doesn't matter. Our teacher, she got herself knocked up. We didn't know that at the time. All we thought she was sick. She was off. She was on leave. She was on leave for 9 months. But either way, we had started reading the Chronicles of Narnia before she went on leave. And so we had a substitute teacher come in for the entire time that she was gone, and we finished off the book, obviously, and you learn about Narnia and you learn about the Turkish delights. I have definitely told this story before, because after I told this story, Turkish delights showed up in my mailbox. But anyway, once we were done and it was getting near the end of the school year, we were going on a field trip to Narnia. The whole class got on the bus and we were told we're going to Narnia, and they took us to our teacher's house, and we got to see her before the end of the year. And she had Turkish delights, and it was a great time to see our teacher again. Because back in elementary school, when you're that young, you don't know any better. You don't know that teachers are out to destroy you. So we had that adolescent youth and innocence. I'm kidding, obviously. But yeah, I do remember that sticking out. So hopefully I got the facts right. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Angela says, you have to do the East Coast someday. I did the long drive from Langley, BC to St. John, Newfoundland, and back in my SUV in 2018 and last summer in my van to Halifax. Yes, I know. I would love to do that drive. 110%. Amber did it work. Oh boy, calm down, Andrew. So try it a few times because I turned it on, then it turned off with the same code. Just keep trying it. Hopefully it works. When I had the error 8 code, that's what I had to do. It's just because I ran my system dry. Matt, wouldn't that make your teacher the White Witch? Yeah, I guess. I don't remember the book that well. Oh, White Van Man, good morning from the UK. Thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning to you, sir. You're waking up. You're going to have breakfast. I'm about to have some taco dinner. And this sauce is not cooking off. Pain fumes are clearly going to my head. Oh, the Treehouse books. I'm not familiar with those. You don't have to yell, though, Emerald. If you came down here to the southern U.S., you wouldn't have all those heating issues. Yeah, but I have a little girl up here that I'm not going to leave. I am aware of that. I do understand how much warmer the southern states are. Oh, hi, Brent. I hope you're doing good, my man. What do you think? Uh-oh. What was that? What do you think your biggest challenge will be for this year? My biggest challenge? Hey. Keeping a level head on my shoulders between the success of the channel and having to maintain a regular balance with my work life and everything. I think that will honestly be my biggest challenge. In terms of my practical van life, Lucky's definitely getting to the point where she's needing a little bit more regular maintenance. So that's going to be a thing. I'm just going to have to keep up on it. But I think now that I know where U-Wrench is, and I've had some incredible support from the community, it's not going to be as difficult as I originally thought it would be. Nigel, good to hear you. Good to see you typing in the chat, my man. Give me a second here. Amber's. Yeah, that's exactly right, Amber. I mean, you could look up, I don't know how to do it on that new style LCD, but you could try priming your system so that it feeds diesel all the way through the line. Matthew, my daughter used to love the Robert Munch books. I used to love those books too. Yeah, they're all good. Robert Munch. Oh no, I'm thinking of Roald Dahl. Who's Robert Munch? I know the name, but I was thinking of like James and the Giant Peach and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's Roald Dahl. Who's Robert Munch? What did he write? I'll remember it as soon as I see it. Big Rob's van. Yeah, that's one way to do it, but as most people pointed out, running it through the doghouse is a very bad idea because how you can take the doghouse off. That's another example of me being too close to the problem and not thinking things through clearly. Much better way would be for you to get underneath the van and drill a hole up through the floor and run your wires down underneath your transmission, find electrical lines, zip tie it all along, and then come up through the hole that you drilled in the floor. Just saying. Maybe Amber and I'll get back to U-Wrench and I'll do that and put that video out just so people have a reference. How are the cats living in a van? They're good. Have you not been watching my videos? I haven't had any problems with the cats. The cats have been like the least of my concerns, except for when they throw up or take massive dumps. Then it can be a little, Okay, when I was a kid, I always loved the Faraway Tree books and the Wishing Chair. Sounds like Australian and New Zealand nonsense. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's true, Francisco. 110%. You're not wrong. We finally agree on something. Okay, how am I going to do this? I have no room. I guess I can move this massive bottle of water out of the way. Crash, how you doing, buddy? I'm cooking up some taco beef, and I'm going to put them in taco shells and garnish them with sour cream and cheese, dude. How are you? What's wrong with the Mercedes? They got a lot of issues. And they're expensive to fix when they do break. The up and down arrow at the same time to prime if you have the same controller as mine. And she does, Ruth. Thank you. Amber, up and down arrows at the same time. Clicky clack with your two little digits. Okay, and I missed the Robert Munch stuff. I need to bring my Cherokee to Dodge because it's leaking oil now. It never ends. Yeah, it's because you bought a Chrysler Tower. Same goes for the Pro Masters. Bloody Chrysler. What did we just have in the shop recently? Oh, they brought in a Wagoneer to convert to like add lights to and stuff. The brand new Wagoneer. And that thing is a bear to get into and add wiring to and stuff. That was not a kind design on Chrysler's part. But in their defense, it's not like it's the civilian model. There are certain makes and models of vehicles that are designed as a police package that are meant to have all of that stuff added to them and whatnot. Yeah, that brand new Wagoneer, well, swanky as all get out. Like, I kid you not, it's got a display in the cluster. It's got the infotainment screen, and the passenger seat built into the dashboard has a screen that you can only see straight on. If you're on either angle or either side of it, you can't see it. And there's a setting in the infotainment. What was it? It's called relax. The button just says relax. You press the relax button, it makes a fireplace appear on all three screens. Why? And it's not even a Jeep Wagoneer anymore. It's just Wagoneer, just like they did Ram. Wagoneer is its own thing. It's ridiculous. And they're shitting things like $110,000. Where did I put my cutting board? Did I even pull it out? I did not. There it is. All right, let's fry up some tortillas. Tortilla! Tortilla! I gotta drain this meat. Should have done that to begin with. Whatever, it's going into the gray water tank, and I don't care. It's all natural. The old Wagoneers were ugly. The new ones are nothing to like. They're very nice on the inside for sure. Don't get me wrong. That's where all the money was spent. The outside's boring. It looks like a Tahoe. Looks like a fat Tahoe, which doesn't even make sense because that's a Chevrolet product. But it is. It's dull. It doesn't look. They should have put like fake wood paneling on it at least to make it look like an old Wagoneer. Now it just looks like every other nonsense car on the road. I'm just draining my beef. Everybody relax. That's not a normal color. Yikes. I'm going to rinse that out before it. Also, Matthew doesn't like the heat. I'm not a big fan of heat. No, I'd much rather be cold because it's easier to warm up than it is to cool down. The middle of summer is like, oof. I wasn't a big fan of the heat when I wasn't living in a van. And now it's much, 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 much worse. Yeah, if you're here and you haven't clicked the like button, if you could do that, that would be awesome. It definitely helps us out. Obviously, full transparency. I would love to be able to do this full time, and all of the help and exposure is appreciated. I'm not even going to bother. All right, I'm going to move this stove over here. Let's hang the propane tank down there. Don't fall off. Turn it. Let me get this open. Aaron's a snowman. Oh, okay. Hello, is this thing on? Hi, good looking. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you here. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Friday. Cindy Taggart, oops. This is for the fur babies. Don't tell them about the last one. Cindy, thank you very much. That was very kind of you. I won't tell them. Everybody shut up. Stella's listening. My own internet kicked me off the nerve. What did I miss? Did we eat yet? Nope, just starting. I'm the world's slowest live eater. As opposed to being a dead eater. I don't know. Where's my plate? On the bed, because that's where you keep your plates. Hello. Cheese, sour cream. I need a spoon. That's a knife. Where are all the spoons at? There they are. All right. What the heck is a gallon? Chris, you just... It's 3.89 liters or whatever the hell Mike said to me today. Where is the sour cream? Oh, it's in the. Ooh, that's where we keep the sour cream. Don't tell Stella. Oh, it's burning. I can smell burning tortillas. There we go. 378. There you go. Loving the content. Thank you, Art of Chaos. I love your name. I'm glad you're enjoying my silly little videos. And oh no, how do I say it? This happened last time? Diorella. Like a diorama, but with more rella. Thank you very much. My first time catching you live. It clearly didn't happen last time then. It's almost 3 p.m. on Saturday. Yeah, it's a little bit later here. But happy Saturday the 14th to you. And thank you very much for that super chat. That's very kind of you. Oh no, my tortilla is burning. No, is it? No, it's just right. Look at that tortilla. Browned right up. In the pan. On the plate. I don't bloody know. Right, we got our tortilla. It's going to drive so many people crazy. Get some taco beef, just how Kevin likes it. Yeah, rub it on that tortilla. See, biff is. It's so saucy. That's what I get for not draining my meat sooner. Woo, buddy. All right. Then, this is going to gross Amber and everybody else out. Let's ruin the taco for all of those people. Sour la creme de la sour. Is it there? There it is. Oh, yes. Nothing like spoiled milk to really make a taco come together. Literally, it's like glue. Put that back in the cat dish. And then, of course, some chiz. Robert Mitchell, everyone have a great night. Gotta run. Thank you for being here, my man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. USA can't measure anything. Right. You said it, Incy, not me. Also, I got to share this. I don't know. I shared it on Patreon today. I might put it in a vlog as well for those that don't catch my live streams. But Amber, obviously, if you watched my repair trilogy, I did a lot of work for Amber, and everybody was like, I hope she makes you a meal and takes you out for dinner. And she totally would do those things, but in the most Amber way possible, she did even better. I pulled up to Walmart last night, and she handed me this, where she gave me a choice. She's like, which one do you want? Do you want this gray one? Do you want this very pretty white one that goes with my brand new backpack? And so obviously I chose the white one. And she gave me a Yeti travel mug. And yes, Yeti are ridiculous. But in, like I said, true Amber fashion, $7 at a thrift store. You just need to boil it in some vinegar water because somebody else's mouth juice, as I said this morning, has been all over it. But that was super cool and a great find. And thank you again, Amber, for that. It worked very well today with its first cup of coffee. Tell me that Matt knows better than pronouncing the L's in tortilla. Of course he does. Tortilla, but tortilla is funner to say. Kind of like papalino peppers. All right, let's get this taco in me. It's a team effort, everybody. Sean, I'm out in the bush. The Wi-Fi is not the best. Someone's old pea cup. Could be. That's why you boil it in vinegar. Chocolate covered honeycomb. Yikes. Sounds like it's right up my alley. How am I still on my first drink? Yeah, sorry, Sean. I had to get out of the city. It was a week where I might get into it a little bit later for those that care. We'll talk about my week, talk about what I was talking with my patrons earlier, with everything that happened. And I needed to get out of the city. I needed to get to my happy place, even though I have to immediately go back tomorrow to pick up my little girl for the evening, which that's fine. I asked to have her because I'm reeling it in a little bit. I need to for myself. Well, I thought I needed to. We'll get into it. But that's why I'm out here with a little bit of a spotty connection. One day I might have Starlink when they're not throttling the mobile version. Just can't get on board with that nonsense right now. I'm not a Canadian Tire. I totally enjoy the channel. Thank you, RC, every day. I appreciate that. Sean, that's very kind of you. Thank you for the super chat. Your video sucks. Here's $10. Get Starlink. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But thank you very much. That's very kind of you, dude. Pronounce Diorella the French way. Diorella. You're not speaking French. Langma your lam reek, bro. What? So they just issued the, wait, what did James say? Actually, they just issued the first resellers for the mobile Starlink in Canada, so it's coming. You can already get mobile Starlink as far as I know, but the problem is that mobile Starlink is completely throttled compared to residential Starlink. So I don't know. Unless you're saying that because they're giving it to resellers that it's a different version and it's going to be better, like it's bloody Starlink. I should be able to go wherever. It's 2023, damn it. I want to go into the bush and get 100 megabytes down and 20 megabytes up. Megabytes? Gigabytes? A little bit more would be nice. Gigabytes. Like, come on, what are we doing? It's space and satellite and stuff. Doesn't it go fast? I don't know. What's a light year? Thank you, Danielle. Means long may your chimney be filled with smoke. But hopefully not soot, because then it might come back and kill you. But I appreciate that, Sean. Thank you. It was a nice gesture. I got it. No Canadian Tire in Nashville. Shocking. They call it American Tire down there. Where are my tortillas? There we go. Or in BFE. Layla and Mia are here. Hello. Good Friday to you. Hopefully you had a good week. I'm frying up some tortillas and eating tacos. And everybody else seems to be having a pretty darn good time too. Yikes. Okay. Good night, Matt. Catch you later. Hopefully on the streets. LOL, just kidding. Have a good night, Jesse. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Best food you've had since in Lucky, says Tisha. Best food like I've had that I've made in the van? I don't know. Probably my tacos, just because it's easy and I love them. And I would marry them. And they are divine. No. I mean, my enchiladas were good, but they're, like I said in my video, a lot of work. I don't know. And there's so many things that I want to try cooking in here, especially for the vlog. Obviously, that hasn't happened yet, so that doesn't count. I think I gotta go with my tacos. Like it's just so easy. It's like you cook some beef and then you slap it all together in a tortilla. It might be just because I'm eating tacos right now that answer sucks. I'm sticking with 5G cellular router with Wi-Fi with dual carrier. Starlink needs to chill out before I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. Coming down in price would be nice too. Have a great weekend, Matt. You make me laugh so much. Love your channel, especially Stella and Penny. Oh, thank you, Annabelle. You enjoy your weekend. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Tacos are life. Life is tacos. Justin, Justin gets me. I'm gonna have another one, Justin. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna eat this whole pound of beef too. If I keep yapping like this, that's okay. I'll have a better morning than I usually have after these lives, if that's the case. Although, like I said, I'm still on my first drink, so. What have I done with Matthew? Where is he? Ooh, give me that white glue. Yikes. Okay. Yum. No, your chicken enchiladas are the bomb. I'm getting a small Dutch oven to clean up the pans needed for your recipe. That's not a bad idea. No, I know they're the bomb. That's like a sticks and brick. I can make that shit left, right, and center. Sticks and bricks. Oven this, oven that. 99 pan. That's what I did. Well, you know, Sarah, you're on my Patreon. That's what I did for my Christmas dinner with Brooklyn and Lindsay and Sadie. That's become the new tradition. I'm okay with that. This time I'm going to spice it up with some garlic and onion, black pepper, and sea salt. Because we can do whatever the hell we want. We're adults. Okay. If you had a kitchen, would you cook more? Oh, yeah, 100%. I cooked all the time in sticks and bricks, Danielle. Like I was the cook, I guess you would say. I was the one that made the meals. I really enjoy cooking. There's lots of dishes that I used to make that I could do it in here for sure. I just don't want to because it just seems like a lot of work. No, I haven't watched that video, Nikki, of Steve's. I didn't know about that bunker. Starlink is throttled so Chrome can have all the speed. I wouldn't doubt it. Sumner's in New Zealand. Yeah, that's funny that you asked that, Justin. I actually had a company reach out last night, and I was looking at the email today for an e-bike that they want to send me. I'm like, it's winter in Canada right now, right? Like I didn't. That's the second time they've reached out to me. The first time I was just like I just ignored it because I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with an e-bike? How am I gonna review this? But I have thought about getting a bike before. Nothing crazy like what Forresty does with his fat bike and stuff. But it would be nice to start biking again, and maybe an e-bike's the way to go. So maybe I should take them up on their offer. I don't know. I can talk faster than you can type, Andrew. Oh, is Cindy leaving? Good night, Cindy. Thank you for being here. I hope you have yourself a great weekend, my dear. Shiny nickel blades. I would take it. Yeah, it's so easy to say, oh, I'll take it. But then you got to make a video about it. That's your end of the bargain. And that is the most stress I've ever felt. I've done 3 videos, right? I did the Blue Eddy, I did the Vitamin, and I did my Set Power fridge. And like the Set Power was fun to do because I shot it over multiple days. The Vitamin and the Blue Eddy, it's just like you plug shit in and it works. How do you fill 10 minutes? Yeah, I can talk about stuff, but it's just like, but you're on somebody else's schedule. They want you to get it out on time. I appreciate getting the things. That's super nice of the companies. But I'm not like Chrome in the sense that I can plug Jackery the way he does. That's just not me. My uncle always said, oh, you could sell ice to an Eskimo. Yeah, but it doesn't mean I want to. Yeah, I'll hook the bike on the back. Yeah, I could get one of those racks because I got my hitch open. One more bloody thing to contend with when I have to open up the back door, though. Yeah, e-bike. You've watched other YouTubers review e-bikes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Like, it's just like reach out to me in the springtime. I don't want to go do an electronic bike review in winter, because they usually want it within a certain amount of time from when you receive the product. Yikes. Okay. Teresa says good evening. Good evening to you as well, Teresa, and a happy Friday the 13th. Riding a bike with Penny in a basket. Let's go biking in winter. Turner. This is something I would do. A bike is a necessity to me, but I am a bike rider. Yeah, that's fair. You need a heavy duty rack for it. Fuck. Sorry, that's the one I get. See, it's like all the stuff that you need. It's like, that's exactly right. Like, if I can't get a heavy duty rack, where do I keep this stupid bike? Then you have the bureaucracy that goes with certain sponsors. Yeah, that can be a pain in the butt too. Maritzia, hello, darling. How are you? Happy Friday. Hope you had a good week. Did Amber fix her heater? I don't know. I haven't heard from her yet. Maybe she froze to death. It's not that cold. More tacos. Get in my belly. Oh. Amber, are you still with us? Matthew, tell them that they need to do a 4x4 version with big tires. A bike? A 4x4 bike? The one that they offered me is a fat bike. Huge stuff target. Yeah, right? Oh, that's true. There's a lot of stuff to consider, that's for sure. Although it's not as big of a problem where I am, I don't think. No, I'm just inviting problems, though. There is no fixing Amber. Matt Pevs are crazy popular on YouTube right now. Just saying, I just got confirmed a shipment of a V13 coming this Wednesday. Oh my God. Get down with Pev if you're able to. What the hell is Pev? Is that like Pez's weird cousin? Are they coming out with a new line of candy that comes out of the throats of animals? That wasn't even browned up. That's good enough. Let's go. What is a PEV? Is that like something electronic vehicle? Personal electronic vehicle? You said V12. That's an engine. What's going on? Personal electronic vehicle. V13 coming this Wednesday. Taco Hell should be forced to show. The one I just saw was the KK bike, and it has big thick tires or scooter. Get a scooter, right? Random idea. Put a hitch mount, spare tire rack, and plumb in an auxiliary diesel tank. Less trips to the gas tank. Put in a hitch mount spare tire rack. Yeah, you could do that. I've actually, my spare tire is actually on my roof, so I've got a lot of room at the rear end of Lucky underneath. In theory, I could mount a tank under there and then just install like a pour spout, or you know what I mean, like a fill spout. I've had that idea for a DIY project for a while. Clearly, that hasn't come to fruition yet. 55 miles per hour. We're talking about a bike. When you say personal electric vehicle, I gotta eat this taco. I'm gonna pass out. Not literally. It's my third taco. Nobody's gonna want to be in this van tonight. Sorry, Stella. Sorry, Penny. Payback's a B. Okay. I forgot you had the tire on your roof. Yes, I do. Is up there. That was the first video Amber ever appeared in, was when I put that rack and tire up there. Hey, everyone. Nope, not working yet. My good friend Ruth is helping me out with it. Oh, that's good. For everybody else out there, how to avoid the situation that Amber currently finds herself in, fill your diesel tank. Hey, Matt, lurking in the background. Hi, Becca Adventures. I hope you're having a good Friday. Happy Friday the 13th. Tisha says, my first live, I got a call in tonight, but forgot to also thank you for answering my question and saying my name correctly. Most get it wrong. Enjoy your night. Aw. Tisha? Is that how I said it before? Have yourself a good night, my dear. The tire on the roof still usable as a freezer? 110. Well, not right now with the temperatures the way they are. But yeah, my chains are up there right now. Nailed it, Tisha. Nailed it. What? How do people get it wrong? They call you they call you Tisha, I would assume. I have been in full lurk mode. No, Ken, I saw you at the beginning. I might not have actually hit go live yet. No, yeah, I was. I saw you at the beginning. I'm glad you're still here. That or Trisha. They just add an R. You clearly spelled your name wrong. And then Lucky Cash. They probably call her Trisha. Okay. Common mistake. More tacos. Hi, Matthew. I want to let you know I love your videos and your sense of humor. I'm from Iowa. So far, winter hasn't been too bad. Have a great 13th and the weekend. Thank you very much, Rocky Mountain National Park. Clar. That's a mouthful of a name, but I'm glad you enjoy the content. That's the kind of feedback I love to hear. I'm glad. I mean, obviously, I know people are enjoying the content. Channel's doing well. People are here. We're engaging, but it's nice. It's nice to hear. I'm glad that it's putting smiles on people's faces. Nonsense that I'm doing. Lynn Russell is here. Hello, Lynn. How are you? Hello, Matthew. Nice to meet you. Cassie D. Girl, what's up? Welcome to the live chat. I need that good laugh before bed. Have yourself a good sleep there, Tisha. I've only known one Tisha, and we called her Tish. Yeah, I knew a Tish. Tish was the girl I replaced at LifeTouch. She moved to Kelowna, and I took over her position in the yearbook division right before I got shit canned because of the pandemic. Remember when we were stuck at that 6K subscriber hump? Seems like only yesterday. Yeah, you remember it. Yeah. Now we're at the 23K hump, and that's fine. I don't mind at all. It was nice to have that surge, and then we can slow down. When I'm done eating my tacos, maybe we'll talk a little bit more about all of that, if I remember to. Turn off the stove. Don't fry your eyes. Is my heater off? Yeah, my heater's not on. That's how warm it is right now. I don't need my heater on at all. Amber, just turn on your butane stove. Use that for warmth. But maybe just turn it off before you go to sleep. I am still Thor. That was a great. I mean, looking back on it, Kevin's referencing when the channel got taken down. We're coming up on a year of that nonsense because it was March, I think, when it happened. because I was house sitting for some family friends at the time that happened, which was nice, helped me keep my sanity. But yeah, that was, in retrospect, a good time. That's when like the Luckies were actually born. People referring to themselves that way. And as shitty as it was, I still kind of look back on it fondly now. Because what are you going to do? Keep looking back on all the hardships as nonsense that you want to ignore? No, even the stuff that I've glazed over in my videos and in vlog number 1, Reboot Your Life, and all that stuff, when I was really jazzed and jacked up and emotionally driven by all the crap in my life. Like, I can still look back on moments with certain people or spots and places in my life. And as frustrated as I am with those situations now, there are still some good times to remember. Roaming the Earth says, will I travel in the future? I sure hope so. There's no set in stone plans other than a wish and a glimmer. I just giggled thinking of Thor in shorts. That's funny. Hey, I can dream, damn it. Why didn't I build a fixed bathroom with shower and I'm assuming you mean high top? Because I couldn't afford it. Tish is still here. Go to bed. Friends, I'll call me Tish the Dish or Morticia. Okay, bed for me. You're so addicting. Nighty night. Thank you for your channel. Shut out the lights. Let the soothing sound of my voice lull you to sleep. Wow! There's a Megan Brown, also from New Zealand. That island's small. She's probably your neighbor, right? That's how it works. What has this become? Whatever we want it to be. Kimberly Burrow. Hi, Matt. Love your videos. Penny and Stella are so cute. I have a cat that looks just like Stella. Her name is Monkey. Momo. Well, hello to you and hello to Momo. Give Momo a pat on the head for me. If you say soothing sound, you need to do oh oh Is that what you mean? Oh the corn yell. Is that what you're referencing, Andrew? Matt speaking Canadian. Hello, Grammys Journal. Good looking ass. Since you did not insulate your floor, how would you do it in your next build? How would I insulate it? I would put insulation under the floor. In terms of like what I did, I'd probably spray the floor with the bed liner. Insulation on top of that. Subfloor, vapor barrier, laminate. That's probably what I would do. I'd probably attach to the floor with spray foam, just like I did the walls and the ceiling in Lucky. Much love and light from New Zealand. There's another New Zealander here. Hello, Lisa G. Emoji Queen. How are you? Matt is too sober. I, as a self-appointed medical professional, prescribe more alcohol. Well, twist my rubber arm, sir. Another. Oh, that made a mess. It's not that bad. It is empty, though. Oh, no, it went on the MacBook. Don't randomly press shit. You'll close the window. Matt needs more drink. I have 2 cats, Whisper and Weirdo. Those are amazing names. You giving Scuttle with that cackle. You giving Scuttle with that cackle. Hi, Ashley M. What the frick does that mean? I know that reference, Matthew. What, another? Little Mermaid. Oh, Scuttle with that. Oh, Scuttle. Right. The seagull. Oh, God. I got to move a water dish to get more boozes. This is highly inconvenient. I got my drippy meat sack over here, too. Hang on. Got to put this in the garbage. Oh, stand up. Nobody look. Nobody look at my shame. Get in the garbage can. Okay. There we go. Got another. Yikes. Let's sit down. Oh, God. Don't knock stuff over. There's a very small space in here. It looks a little bit larger on the camera, though. Okay. I've never been to New Zealand. I would love to go. Hang on. The ability of Doctor Strange to refill the beer mug. Yeah, right? That'd be amazing. I can't. My knee is stuck on a. There we go. Shiny Nickel Blade says, your subscribers, where'd you go, are still climbing. And now there's 333 people watching your live at once. That's a lot of eyeballs on me. That's like 666 eyeballs. It's too many. Unless people are missing eyes, which is very possible with that number of people. If you could put any insulation in your van, what would you put and why? Any insulation? I only have experience with what I have, and I would do it again because I'm quite satisfied with it. So spray foam as the adhesive, and then foam boards as the other insulation. I don't have any experience with hemlock wool, or I definitely wouldn't use fiberglass batting. That's in Lucky's doors, and it's been okay. And it's also in the tracks that run like behind this white board. There's like a channel. It's like for factory wiring and stuff. I stuffed that shit with that fiberglass batting just because it was easy. I didn't want to spray foam in there thinking I might want to remove this once. I should have just spray foamed it. So I wouldn't use that again. But yeah, any other forms like Reflectix insulating, I've heard is garbage. Sheep wool or whatever, hemlock, what the hell did I say? Apparently that's really good. Again, I got no experience with it though. Claudia from Michigan. Hello, hello. Wow, I'm finally watching you live. Hi, Gina. How are you? We would love to have you here in New Zealand. Well, we got to get lucky down there somehow. So if you send a freighter, I'll drive onto it. You don't want to see Australia? Don't get all offended. Offended? That's not a word. I want to see lots of places in the world, but traveling as a van lifer, that, I mean, like internationally, that seems a little off the possibility plate. What the? There's definitely, I want to see Canada and the United States for sure. Where the future leads after that, I don't know. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know if van life is my end goal. What is the end goal of my van life? I don't know. So I would say end goal. I would say end game. Sounds cooler. No, Reflectix is an insulation, but some people treat it like it is. Based on one of your, do you think you could have started out van life with a build like Chrome's very first build? No, where he just got into the van and just lived in it. No, I couldn't have done that. I wasn't in the fantasy land that is the island of British Columbia or the coast of British Columbia. That place exists in a different dimension. The weather is just that different there. I'm not, it's funny, it's a joke, but it's kind of true. I am in the prairies, and I obviously knew that's where I was going to be. I could have done that. Yeah, I could have survived for the summer and the spring and the fall, and I could have made it work. But in the winters, no. I would have been the frozen matsicle. Gone, done. No bueno. Does the end game of your van life involve time travel in the quantum realm? You never know. It depends on as much nonsense that you get up to that I have to correct, Andrew. So just be aware of that. Oh, good evening, Captain Happy Pants. Are we still happy in the pants tonight, or is it a little bit more of a sad evening? I don't know. How you doing, buddy? My internet is sucking. See you on Patreon. Ellen Russell, it might not be your internet. It might be mine, just so you know. Have yourself a good night. How long do you think it'll take to drop the boat into all the lakes then that let you across Canada? Well, I never said all of the lakes. I just sort of like, yeah, you probably meant what I mean, but just so everybody understands, a lake in every province and territory. I don't know. First, we got to get the boat running. Right now, she goes nowhere fast. I'm assuming I could do that in one chapter of my van life. Like, it wouldn't be the main focus of said chapter, but over the course of a year. Obviously, I wouldn't want it to take the whole year because I don't want to be dropping the boat in the winter. That'd be weird. I'd want to hit like the northernmost stuff, like the Yukon, the Northwest Territories, and Nunavut in the summer. Obvi. And then the rest of them are it's going to be hard. It'd probably have to be one planned trip over the course of a couple months because I wouldn't want to like go to Saskatchewan and come back to Calgary. Go to Manitoba, come back to Calgary. Go to Ontario, come back to, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I like that. It's a good question though, Kevin. And it keeps the goal and the aspiration alive for sure. Nope, my parents are happy. I just had a couple of beer and a double Gibsons and Coke. Good for you, sir. Good for you. Hello, Chad. How you doing, my man? Welcome to the live chat. Robert says, good to see you live. Greetings from Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. How you doing, buddy? You're not even there. You don't need a motor, a couple of oars, and some muscles. Screw that. Absolutely not. That sounds like a horrible idea. Will you be able to use the Keurig again? Yeah, I'll be able to use it tomorrow morning, Debbie. I've got shore power. But yeah, using that Keurig while I am not on shore power is probably not going to be an option going forward. I think between using it as much as I did and that cold spell, my batteries have taken a hit, and they're just not up to snuff anymore. That's on me, though. I was irresponsible. I made my bed, and now I'm going to sleep in it eventually. Wow. Yeah, that's exactly right, Kevin. It would depend on going full time with YouTube. That's the only way I do that trip. Like I could do parts of the trip. Like if I plan, I'm going to go to Saskatchewan and Winnipeg, I could probably save up and do that without having to be full time. But that to me was always a when I go full time, when I can afford it, that'll be what I do for like content and like goal achieving, right? I just dropped hamburger into the cat's water. Somebody's going to be upset. Or happy, depending on how it goes. My folks live in a place where it is for sure, though. My boat's at my parents'. Yeah. How are? Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Okay. Beth, hello from Tennessee. Hello from Alberta, Tennessee. How are you? How did I have coffee win? When I don't use a Keurig, I go to Tim Hortons. I'm not the biggest coffee person to begin with. Obviously, if I have it, I'll drink it. But it's not like I like it so much that I like make it my YouTube name. Yeah, exactly. Plus 11 today, says Angela. Yeah, that's more like it in BC. I know they had a little bit of unbalancedness earlier this month. Barbie Evil, hello, hello. How are you? Will I ever go to Fort McMurray? Why would I want to? I'm kidding. Maybe. Yeah, there's lots of Alberta I do want to explore for sure. And I've never been further north than Edmonton, so I do want to get up there and see Fort Mac, high level, all that stuff. How cold is it there? It's 41 right now in Florida. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. It's probably like, what is it here? +3 right now, maybe? Just degrees Celsius. Kevin's got it. We finally got more porn spammers, guys. We've made it. Thank you so much. Fort Mac has huge ravens. That's what Kevin had. They got some big ass birds in Fort Mac. And Amber doesn't like ravens, apparently. How many subs to go full time on YouTube? You know what? It's an interesting question. It's I've looked at it and I did some rudimentary math and I think I came up with a number of like 35,000. But even that is not accurate because it's really not based on your subs. Subs are great. But if you guys like my like I don't want to say diehard, that sounds very egotistical, but like my biggest supporters who watch all of my videos, you'll notice like the sub count is at around 23,000. And for a while there, the channel was doing really good. Like after that big boom, everybody was watching everything and the numbers were up. We have totally, as one person put it the other day, the channel has plateaued at this point, and that's part of the ebb and the flow I've learned of YouTube. And now you'll notice that it's about 10,000 views per video based on 23,000 subs, right? So I guess that you could still use that as an argument. So like, okay, well, by that rationale, by 30,000, you'll have 15,000 or whatever a video. But I had a really good month last month because of that huge video that like exploded, my surviving in the winter that got over 400,000 views or whatever. And that's unheard of. None of a whole bunch of new people subscribed, and that's great, but that doesn't guarantee profits. You know what I mean? It's views. It's not subscribers. Obviously, subscribers is a nice number to see because it shows how many people liked what you did enough to say, yeah, all right, let's see if you put out some more shit that I'll enjoy, which is really cool. And I take that as like a digital badge of honor. That's what the subscriber count means to me. But I don't think it directly equates to being able to go full time. I think there are channels out there, and this is the kind of stuff that scares me all the time. And Simon over at Foresty Forest even mentioned this in his last video. I didn't think it was his last one. It's the last one I watched of his. That there are channels out there that have a crazy amount of subscribers, and they only get like a couple hundred views, couple thousand views. And that's the kind of stuff that scares you as a person who's considering YouTube as a full-time career. Because you look at that and you're like, well, why? Obviously, they had one video that was really good and caught a bunch of attention and people click subscribe, but the rest of the stuff they put out, people aren't interested in. That's how I read it without having like had a conversation with anybody in that situation. So I can only speak to what I have, which is I see my subs and I see my views. I think at 50%, like subscribers to views, I think 50% is pretty darn good. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but it just means that I'm consistent with my content. You know what you're getting when you click on a VanlifePLUS video, for the most part, right? Sorry, I will try to play catch up here. I can't wait to go full time. Can only do it when I have time on the holidays or some weekends. I know I'm ready. I spend a lot of time in my driveway in my camper. That's a great way to start. 100%. I was sleeping in Lucky while I was building her, and I was still living at my parents' house a couple times. I also like clinging to the idea like this is the last time I'll have a solid sticks and bricks bed to enjoy. So I did that as well. But I totally get where you're coming from. Debbie says, hope I didn't miss much. Had to take my dogs out. I'm a new subscriber, and this is my first live chat I'm catching. Been watching your new blogs and some of your older ones. Very enjoyable. Thank you very much. I love hearing when people go back and they watch the old stuff, because I was watching a couple old videos the other day and I'm like, yikes, even I can see how far I've come, but it's still part of the journey. And I still think at the time I was putting in the exact right amount of effort for the time. And you can see the natural progression that I've gone through as a filmmaker or a vlogger or whatever. And you can see what did and didn't work, or what I noticed what worked and what didn't. And it's very fun for me to go back and watch my own stuff sometimes. So it's really nice to hear when people go back and watch it. I like that they're sort of like taking in my entire journey. That's cool. Oh, Tamara's here. Newfoundlander, Overlander. She abandoned us. She left us and went back to the coast because she's a savage. But I hope you're doing well. I like watching the older stuff. Thanks, Nikki. I appreciate that. I go back and watch the old ones all the time. Thanks, Chris. That means a lot to me. So as you being like such a close friend in real life with me, that you're going back and watching my old stuff, that's cool. Question. Since YouTube changed that you... What disappeared, Debbie? Since YouTube changed that you can't drink on screen, think that will become a problem for you? Nobody told me, so I'm just going to ignore it. Love rewatching the build videos. You spend lots of time in your driveway thinking about avocados. It's funny. I love watching the camping trip series, and I'm slowly working through the rest of your older vlogs. The crib games are always fun. I'm happy to hear that, Turbo Girl, because obviously I can only compare it to like my first year of camping, where I had like the OG 245 subscribers. So obviously views were not where they're a drop in the bucket compared to what they are now. And then we just did the most recent camping series last year while the channel was growing and still in its infancy. I think it's still very much in its infancy. I hope. Maybe it's in its adulthood and it's about to die. You never know. This is the scary shit that you think about. But to hear that you enjoy the camping videos is very cool, because I do put a lot of work into those, but it seems like they're not as popular. I'll probably just have to get a little bit more clever with my titles. That is to say that there will be a camping season coming up here quite soon. Lindsay's already planning where she wants to go. She's getting a little stir crazy. Let's just put it that way. Oh, and Lady Time is here. Hi, Lady Time. She likes the older stuff as well. That's so cool. She says, I'm thinking if you're just consistent with putting out content at least once, twice a week, you'll do well. And that's, yeah. Oh, happy Friday, Solange Scrive. I didn't say that right, but still. And Roz is still watching all the earlier stuff. That's so cool. Matthew, have you read the YouTube formula? No, I haven't read that. Is that a book or a BS article? Happy Friday to you, Margot. Late time. I'm thinking if you just, yeah. And that's kind of what I have to start doing. I have to start like honing in for my sake and having a schedule like, okay, VanlifePLUS vlogs are going to go live Mondays and Thursdays or Tuesdays or something, right? Whether I'm going to go once a week or Richard, happy Friday, happy New Year. Richard Pendleton, that's very generous of you. Thank you so much, my man, for that super chat. I'm glad you're here on the live stream, dude. And I don't know what to say. That's very generous, and I appreciate it. And I don't remember what I was saying. Consistency and having a set schedule. Yes, I know. I don't want to. I was just so anyway. So like brief over what I was talking with all my patrons about this week was the idea of taking a break, because we'll get into the reasons why after. But I threw that out there. My Patreon community, they're so super supportive and like just unbelievable when it comes to hearing me out and having my back. And everybody on there was just like, do it, take a break. We will be here when you get back. We don't know how you do it. You're a dad, you work full time, you're putting out vlogs far too often. We can't keep up anyway. Blah, 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 blah. That's the most respectful blah, 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 blah I could muster. And yeah, it probably would be a good idea, but it was for the wrong reasons. A lot of them thought it was because I was burning out, which wasn't the case. But in my head, I'm like, well, I have such a sweet spot, and I really want it. This is something I want. I've wanted to entertain people. I've wanted that to be my profession for a very long time, and it feels like I'm at a very delicate precipice where I think I do need to do what Lady Time says and just be consistent, even if it's not like this week. Obviously there was 3 because it was a trilogy of videos, but just structure myself and be consistent and have content come out. Because I feel like because it's such a delicate precipice, if I took a break and didn't upload for a while, I might lose it. I don't know. This could just also be a paranoid brain thinking, right? You never know. I want to read this. What did the pressure say? Is it inappropriate? Ooh. Somebody wants to break my legs. That's not very nice. You couldn't break my legs anyway. Yeah, pick a day or 2 each week for release. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just be consistent. That's what I try to do. And I gotta catch up with the sharing your stories vlog, because I still had so many awesome submissions from the community that I got to get to. That's my plan for tomorrow. I plan on finding some nice places while I'm out here and doing at least 2 entries in that so they can go live this coming week. There might not be a new vlog, like a new van life vlog this week, but there probably will be. I'm no worse at taking breaks. Barbie says, I would still watch your videos. That's kind of you. You are entertaining us. Just do it at your own pace. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm not going. Yeah. My own pace, though, unfortunately, is super frantic and always thinking. And I've definitely felt it affecting my work ethic at work, like at my job, because it's just like my heart's not in it. I have to have it because I need to be a responsible person, a responsible father, and all of that. I still have debt to pay off. I can't just walk away from a sure thing. That all played a part in me, like saying, "Oh, maybe I need to take a break." I'm yapping too much. I've wanted another taco for so long. The tortilla has just been sitting here and it's not frying because there's no fire. There we go. But I think that's normal. When you want something, you got to work for it. You got to work hard for it. I've been a big believer of that my whole life. It's not just going to get handed to you on a silver platter, and there's no easy way out. So you just got to do it. Uh-oh, Amber's thing's still not working. Yikes. All right, anyway. The tortilla is not frying. Exactly. How rude. The stupid tortilla. Let me play catch up with the chat here a little bit. I think you can go through withdrawal if you take a break. Just don't put pressure on yourself. It's fun. You will burn out. And that's the problem. It's always fun. It's always fun for me to turn the camera on. It's always fun for me to edit and find new ways of doing it. That being said, it's gonna, like, in the vlog that I am currently filming, I will explain this again. But for those of you that are here, you get a little sneak peek of it. Roz Hunter, thank you very much for that super chat. That's very kind of you, my dear. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. It's not a tip to like stop the live stream. That'd be weird. Thank you very much. What I need to start doing, I need a new structure, not theme, but a new structure for my vlogs, because one of the most stressful things that can happen for me when it comes to the channel and the videos is because I use a lot of music in my vlogs, right? I love shooting my driving shots and some more artsy shots of, scenery and landscape and whatnot, and then I use a ton of music. The most stressful thing is when I wake up in the morning after a vlog has gone live and I have a copyright claim in my inbox. Hi, Lindsay. And then I got to go and I have to dispute it because all of my music, except for my like live streams that I've had real music on, or my chapter 2 finale where I used real music and I didn't monetize that video. Every single vlog that has music in it, I have a license for that music. I have a paid subscription over at a website called Coma Music that allows me to use this music. And yet somehow, it's because YouTube is so automated, they still say, oh, you're using copywritten music. And then you have to submit a dispute. And as soon as a video gets a copyright claim on it, when you dispute it, it goes into escrow. So it'll still earn ad revenue. And then once, hopefully, the claim goes away, they say, oh, you're right, we looked into it and you do own the rights to this. The ad money will get released, but you don't get it until the following month. Right. So every time a video gets copyright claimed, I'm not getting paid for it that month. So all of that work that I did, it gets delayed. And like, as an example, right now, 2 videos are in escrow. I can't remember which ones they were. None of the repair trilogy, although one of them got dinged. And then it immediately got released. I just said I filed a dispute and it immediately got released, like with less than a day. Cool. These other 2 have been in escrow for almost a week. What's going on? Right. So that being said, my new structure is going to be a lot more along the lines of Mav, and I'm not going to have any music. And they're going to be a little bit more real. Like, obviously, I'll still have my outro theme song because we all love that. And that song gets dinged all the time if I use the entire song. But with just a little 20-second outro on my videos, they never get copyright claimed. It's super weird. I hate everything about automation over at YouTube. It's crazy, but it is what it is, right? So my next few videos I'm not gonna have any music. I'm just gonna lean into it, edit them in a more realistic way, and we'll see how it goes for a while, right? So that's my plan on that front. I'm gonna eat this taco now. YouTube Formula is a book about content strategy and how to increase subs and engagement. Oh, sounds like a good book. I'm not a big reader, as I said earlier, Braden. I just dumped a bunch of meat on the floor. I'm going to have to get my vacuum out after this. Yeah, that works for Mav, and it works for a lot of people, right? I don't think Steve Wallace has music in his. It just sucks because my creative side of movie making, I love that cinematic way of storytelling with music. Music is so evocative. It's so emotional. Most everybody can relate to music, and it can pull feelings out of you that you otherwise wouldn't have happened. And as a storyteller, I love it. So it really sucks that I can't always reliably use it. I don't like that headache of having that copyright claim. Every morning I wake up, I always curse very loudly and Lucky, and I whip out my computer because you can't dispute them. You can't dispute those claims on your phone in the app. You have to go onto your computer. So then I got to turn on my Wi-Fi and get the computer online, and I got to go in and I angrily type, usually through like half closed eyes because it's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm just like, oh, I have the license, and and then I usually have to proofread it before I submit it because it's usually a bunch of gibberish. But it's a very stressful way, and let's cut that part. Let's excise that right out of our life. Your narrator. That doesn't make any sense. Your narrator. How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday the 13th. I'm eating tacos and yapping way too much as I do. Aaron, hey Matt, YouTube is a pain. I pay for a music license to play music in public, and I still can't use copyright music, even though I pay for that. That makes no sense, sir. We live in a clown world. It's just ridiculous. May I ask the editing program you use? I use Final Cut Pro. Miss Empress, hello. Yes, the world is weird that way when you think about time zones, Diarella. Night, everyone. Almost midnight in South Carolina. Teresa, thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. There has to be an app to create your own music. I'm sure there is. It's not something I would want to venture. Composing is not something I would want to take on, let's say. Clown Broadcasting Channel. Hang on. Is your Alberta phone plan stacked enough to run live streams so you have onboard Wi-Fi, or are you finding public Wi-Fi? This is my MiFi box, like literally MiFi. It's like Wi-Fi, but with an upside down W. And this is through a cellular provider here in Canada called Rogers. So it's basically like having a cell phone, but with just a data plan. So that's how I get Wi-Fi when I do, and it's 50 gigabytes a month. I can usually get 2 live streams out of it a month before it's gone. So just depends on how long I live stream for. And I came into this one with 35 gigs left because I've been using it to download a bunch of that licensed music that doesn't work. And I shouldn't say it doesn't work, because it does work. I don't have a single copyright claim on my channel unless it's for music that I knew it was going to happen on. Everything that I've disputed has eventually gotten resolved. There are no videos that I have music from that website on my channel that aren't monetized, right, with the ad revenue and stuff. But that's not to say that a ton of them didn't get claimed and I had to dispute them and go through that obnoxious process. Fido sucks. Yeah, I was with Fido. That was like my first phone I was ever with. They're a subsidiary of Rogers, as far as I know. I'm in on terrible, overpaying for cell bills, building out our ambulance, prepping to head across the country. Your videos are incredibly helpful, and your personality brings tons of giggles. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now I'm going to finish off this taco. Hang on. Vicky, hang on. I'm going to come back to that. That's a double-edged sword. She says, how do you not let the haters that post get to you? That would bother me. I love to see how you just move on. So I say it's a double-edged sword because I can't really show how I move on, because the last thing you want to do with any sort of troll or moron in your comment section, the last thing you want to do is give them a spotlight and talk about how it bothered you, or how, look at what this person said and I'm ignoring it. That's giving them a spotlight. It takes a lot of self-control to not respond to some of the bullshit. There was one on a video yesterday where they're trying to call me out for mocking Amber when I said, I'm not helping her anymore. This is why I always push on my channel. Go online and look it up and learn how to do it yourself. That is something that I push on my channel. That was a joke for Amber, but they said it was unbecoming and embarrassing, or anyway, she lashed out in a way, and I just like, that got to me, and I had to, like, I was like, no way, I have to respond. I have to say something, because you're clearly not paying attention to my channel. You're clearly not paying attention to my messaging, and it's just so obnoxious. It was like a gaslighting situation like no other, trying to tell me how I should be feeling, and it's just such nonsense. But those are the kind of people that I was talking about in vlog number 1. These negative, bring you down, oh, you need to behave the way I want you to behave, people that are bullshit. And that's the kind of crap you just need to cut out of your life. So yes, I understand what you say when you're like, that would bother you. You just have to not let it. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Like what I said at the end of my 7 at the end of my 7 essentials video. My number, I think it was number 7, it might have been a bonus, number 8, but I think it was number 7, was you have to not care. Come on, Stella. You have to not care what anybody else thinks of you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're all going to the same place at the end of the day when all is said and done. So because Nancy over here, or Billy Joe over there, or Karen over there doesn't like you, or doesn't like what you're doing, F them. Who cares? There's enough of an amazing community here that's where the focus should be. And that's what I've kind of always been saying since the beginning, is focus on the positives. Sean, thank you so much for that super chat, my man. You're spoiling me tonight. I appreciate it, dude. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a rant. But that's like, it's always going to happen no matter what. It's the internet, and people love anonymity. The fact that they have the confidence to know that you'll never actually know who they are or where they are, and you can't really do anything about it. They're always going to say nonsense. They're always going to lash out. They want to have the last word. It's cliche but true. They're the sad people going nowhere, and they're taking it out on everybody else who might be showing a modicum of success. Hi. I've always struggled with not caring, but I work on it. And that's true. I get it. Because again, we have been conditioned our entire lives that we need to live up to certain standards. You need to be wearing all of this makeup. You need to be going to the gym and have this body. You need to do this. You need to do that. That we haven't been given an opportunity to just be ourselves and be okay with who we are. It's ingrained into our society so much that some people come across in a mean or attacking or insulting way, but they don't mean to. It's just automated because it's how they've been treated or spoken to their entire lives, right? So it's a matter of weeding out the bullshit or the people that could actually benefit from a hand up. Sometimes you're just too exhausted, like me. Here's the main message, blanket statement. Now I'm going to go over here and drink some rum with a cat on my shoulder. You being a parrot? Ridiculous. Is the data stuff considered a business write-off? No. I don't treat YouTube as a business yet. I have a full-time job that is my main source of income, so I'm not even looking down the barrel of how I'm going to do taxes when it comes to that stuff. Like, yes, maybe once I am full-time on YouTube, stuff like the data or internet and my gas, that would all be tax deductions and stuff. I don't know. I'll get an accountant at that point. Life is too short to deal with negativity, but so many people consistently do it and they hate it. They want a better time, but they don't know how to get out of it. Thanks, Aaron. I see your message, dude. Matt, the Van Life pirate. That's right. What's that? Oh, man. I'm tired, clearly, because I'm not that drunk. But what's the line from Pirates of the Caribbean that they say? Take what we want, give nothing back. Do your channel, do what you want. Exactly, Big Bag John. You get it. Penny doesn't fit on my shoulder. No, she doesn't even fit on both my shoulders. Thank you, Captain Happy Pants. Martha wants tacos. These ones are all gone. I have eaten them all. I'm just finishing off the scraps on my plate like a savage. Barbie, the rum is in this can. Spice cola. Yeah, there are. You're right, Donna. There are people out there that their only happiness is making others miserable. 100%. It's very true. And a lot of that stuff came to light, I'm sorry, over the course of 2020, 2021. Take what you can. Give nothing back. Thank you, Chris. More rum. And that's why you'll always be wrong, Francisco. But that's fair. You can just be you. You can still be wrong even when you're being you. What did I miss? Not much. Just me rambling on as I do. Now I got to clean. I also have to turn my heater on because it's starting to get cold in here. Listen to this nonsense. It eventually works itself out. This fan is back to being noisy AF again. That's obnoxious. Well, that is happening. Karen Shields asks the question that I wanted to ask a long time ago. It's Friday the 13th. What is everybody's favorite scary movie? If you don't have one, don't say nonsense like The Secret of Nim because I don't like horror movies. Just sit there in silence. But horror movie, scary movie. What are they? Type them in. Infinity War doesn't count, Francisco. Yes. Event Horizon's a good choice. Conjuring, that's up there for sure. I wasn't fostering with 6 cats. No. Child's Play, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Exorcist, Jason Voorhees is my hero. The Saw movies, even though I really don't like horror. Yeah, I don't feel like replacing it right now, Jackie. Like I said, it works itself out. The other heater's still under the bed. I definitely will not be watching Megan. Shopping Mall, I've never heard of that. Jaws, that's a good pick. Vicky Diamond has the same one as me. Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. I haven't heard of that, but that sounds amazing. Christine. Yeah, Sixth Sense. There you go. Pet Cemetery, as long as it's the original. Halloween 2, like the original or the Rob Zombie one? House of the Thousand Corpses, yeah. Friday the 13th Goes to Space. So you mean Jason X? That's literally a movie, Francisco. Anyone see the Terrify? Okay, we're gonna come back and talk about that. Who said that? Oh, that was Amber. Okay, I'll bring that up after Amber. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, not scary but disturbing, just like Saw, I would say. Amityville, Poltergeist 2. Christine is good, yes. I haven't seen Chopping Mall now. The original Halloween 2. All right, fair enough. I meant Mean Girls as a reference from Scream. Oh, nice. 13 Ghosts. Oh, 13 Ghosts. Lindsay's got horrible taste. The Hills Have Eyes. Original remake. They're both very good. I'm kidding, Lindsay. Calm down. The Fly. Oh, yes. The old one with Vincent Price, not Jeff Goldblum. Interesting. Old school Alfred Hitchcock. So like anything by him. This fan's going to kill me tonight. The Walking Dead. I mean, it's not a movie, but it's fair. I'll let it slide. Salem's Lot. Oh, yes. I don't care much for scary movies because my parents used to watch them when I was a kid, and those movies scared the poop out of me. The Exorcist, Deep Blue Sea, that's borderline. I wouldn't call that a horror movie. I mean, okay, scary movie, fine, whatever. Oh yeah, Sinister's good. Blood Elevator movie, Hostel. Oh, Blood Elevator movie, Hotel. What the? 7. Yeah, I mean, it can be your favorite movie. I would say that it's more of a it's a thriller. I would say, obviously a disturbing thriller, but. It's like I wouldn't call 8mm a horror movie, right? Psychological thrillers, I would call 7 and 8mm. Oh yeah, Cujo. Is that supposed to be Insidious, Lisa? Probably. Elf. You're funny. The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. What the heck? Bates Motel. Sherlock Holmes. Gothic. Halle Berry. The Prince of Darkness with the evil serum. It. Oh yeah, it. As long as it's the new one, because the other one aged like a jug of milk. I don't care that Tim Curry was in it. It's not scary anymore. Oh, Wolf Creek. That's the second time I've heard that movie mentioned in the last couple of weeks. Oh, it was you that mentioned it too, Tamara. Yeah, that's a good Australian horror movie. I haven't seen it for a while. Somebody at work had watched it recently, and I was like, oh, I got Wolf Creek. Yeah. Battlefield. Hellraiser, yeah, I love your kitties. People tried to mold me. I've had a hard time understanding negative people. Depression and watching videos always helps. Thank you. Exorcist, creepy. Thank you, Angie, for sharing. I appreciate that. Quiet Place was great. Yeah, that works. Paranormal Activity, yep, the first one for sure. Everything after that was garbage, but the first Paranormal Activity was just as good as the original Blair Witch Project. Omega Man. Wolf Creek is on my laptop. Good movie for sure. There you go, Amber. She's going to put that on tonight. Last Man on Earth, 1964 with Vincent Price. Yeah, mine would be the original Blair Witch Project as well. Just like I said, I think that was Vicky that had it on there. I saw it opening day in 1999 when we didn't know any better. And we all thought that shit was real. And, it's one of the best horror movies ever made in that regard. Plus, you got an effective horror movie on such a low budget. Same respect goes to Paranormal Activity. That movie was made on a budget of 10 grand. And it made like $10 million. That's a crazy return. Might have been $1 million, might not have been 10 million, but whatever. Yeah, that first Blair Witch, man, that stuff just scared the poop out of me. I thought, and I love horror movies. Like I had seen my fair share. The first horror movie I ever saw, and you can fight me on this, was Alien. Not Aliens, Alien. Ridley Scott's Alien. The very first one. That is a horror movie. It is not science fiction. It is a horror movie through and through. That was the first one I saw. My dad showed it to me when I was 11, I think, maybe younger, maybe 8. I probably had the poop scared out of me so bad that I fell in love with the genre. Maximum Overdrive, nothing like a little Emilio Estevez and fighting semi-trucks. But yeah, Blair Witch, man, it was the fact that they didn't show the witch and they just described her and what she did and how she made you hide and stand in a corner and she kill your friend. And I thought that naked, hairy beast lady was going to come get me in my sleep. It is crazy. So effective. The bathroom scene of Candyman. Yeah. Alien. Yeah, see, Catherine knows. The scariest that ever happened to me? I don't even know. I don't know. That's crazy. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I don't know. The scariest thing that ever happened to me. Obviously, it hasn't happened yet, or I would remember it better. But yeah, there's a movie that came out. Amber brought it up earlier. And I saw it. I'd never heard of the original. There's a movie called The Terrifier or The Terrifier or something. Why is this light dying? Hello. Hang on. That's a little better. Not really, though. Is it not charging? Hang on, everybody. Let's see what's going on here. It's not charging. That's why. Why are you not charging, you son of a bitch? Uh-oh. We've got problems on Lucky's ship. The good ship Lucky has issues. But anyways, has anybody seen or heard of the movie Terrifier 2? Apparently it's one of the most violent, brutal movies ever made. Like just gross out horror violence. They'll make your stomach turn, but apparently it's also really well done. Amber and I saw it in Walmart last night. And I was like, oh, I've heard of this movie. And she's actually watched the first one. But like I said, I heard all of this stuff about Terrifier 2. Obviously, from the title, I knew right then and there was a first movie. But I suggested the idea of me and her going into the woods somewhere, like when the weather's nicer, getting drunk, putting Terrifier 2 on the projector on the side of Lucky at night in the woods and watching it and vlogging it. Just and see what happens. I don't know. Could be a horrible idea. Could be the best idea I've ever had. Broken Nomad. Is that you leaving, dude? Oh, yourself a good night. I got to figure out my power issues. And why my little inverter's not working. Probably hit a freaking... It's not good. That's not good. So you could turn on this inverter. We got to get more light on the subject. It's too much. It's too dark. There we go. That one works. Now I need a light. Where is my flashlight? Hi-ho, hi-ho. Oh, wow, it's the night of errors. I just got error 8 on my diesel heater. Oh, and I've got taco stuff everywhere. Okay, I got to turn on the house lights. This is insane. Where is everything? Oh, there we go. Turn on some house lights. Sorry for the lens glares, everybody. I need light in here. That's hilarious. How did I just get error 8? I got fuel in my line. Well, I'll just let the system power down and I'll do what I was telling Amber to do. Stinks like diesel in here. Turn a fan on. Hope I can get it working. I didn't bring my space heater with me. What is the deal? Amber's error infected you. Yeah, apparently. I don't know where anything is. You got to start slow. When you got a mess like this on your hands, start slow. Start at one place. Put the paper towels and the top from your sour cream in a garbage. Throw that nastiness away. There's another one in your sink. Bye-bye. Move your jack and your keys so they're not in your way. Okay. Turn off. You powering down or what are you doing? Just flashing at me. Oh yeah, Violent Night. Lindsay and Sadie saw that. Lindsay said it was really good. Can't really put the stove away. 12.6 volts, 12.5 volts. Okay, everything's finally stopped. Let's try powering it up again. That's weird. Gotta wait for the fuel pump to kick on. Sorry, this is I'm sure this is riveting for everybody. For those that have just joined us, we've been having a great night. We were just talking about horror movies, and now my diesel heater is getting an error code. And my brain is getting one as well. And the lights are a whole other issue. I'm trying to fix the light that I'm using as my main source. But I also just cooked tacos, and there's no room in the bloody van. So bear with me. We need to do some dishes. That's the only problem with a van. Like when you've got a mess, you hear the train that's coming to kill me too? When you got a mess, you got to focus up. You can't just deal with the new issue. Otherwise, you're going to be knocking all of the mess around your tiny home. Yikes. Okay. Misery was great. Let's keep talking about that. The book was better, but the movie was damn good. With Kathy Bates and James Caan. Heck yeah. It's 11 p.m. All I can think about is tacos. Not my fault, Katie. Or is KG not my KJ? KJ, I can't even speak. I need to stop talking and pay attention to my diesel heater LCD screen. This is going to be a long, cold night if this is how this goes. Maybe I'll be running lucky a little bit more than I thought. Your diesel heater beeped failure while talking horror movies. Maybe you're in a horror movie. Andrew, shut the up. I mean, maybe. Okay, fuel pump starting. I'm looking at my fuel line. We're troubleshooting live. I really need to empty all this stuff into the garbage, though. I can't have a panic situation while there's dirty dishes. That's just no bueno. Whoa. Get rid of this. We don't need to save anything. Bye-bye. Go in garbage. Put it outside and feed the bears. Okay, fuel pump still fuel pumping. Live action live, yeah. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. If you just joined us, we're at DEF CON 5 or 1, whichever one's worse. Not literally. But my heater is acting up and acting funny. Fuel pump still pumping. Chamber's not warming up, though, past 2 ticks. There's 2 ticks. Who remembers that build video? 778. Oh, here we go. 3rd bar. Oh, is it going to work? Please work. I don't want to die tonight. That would be ill-advised. What is vinegar? Clean pen. Oh, come up to speed. Fan spinning more. Just don't answer any knocks on the van. Right? Ooh, that was a horrible movie. That movie with Keanu Reeves, Knock Knock. It's probably one of San Francisco's favorites, but that movie was not great. I'm cleaning my dish. Forgive me. It's not heating up. This isn't good. Why is it not heating up? Fuel pump still ticking away. Why are you not warming up? There's still fuel on the line. Ew. Gross. Where's my... There we go. Oh, we got 4 ticks. It is heating up. Good night, old Van Gal. Sorry, I got distracted here at the end. The end for you. I don't know how long I'm going to be going live. I'm rather signing off really quick, or we're going to go all night, because I'm going to need to stay awake while everybody watches me suffer. I'm kidding. We'll start like that, but then shut down. Be more supportive, Amber. We got a red bar. We got a red bar. What do I have it set to? 20 degrees? Oh, no, I've only have it at 9. Let's get it to like 15 degrees. Gotta burn off your nonsense. Burn off your nonsense. Usually when I get plugged with fuel, you get a lot of back fumes into Lucky because of the way I have her installed, and that's not happening. So that's good. Maybe I just need a new fuel pump. Who knows? Is it even hot? Hello? I don't know if it's coming out hot or not. Who put this chair and pan here? Flip it in a violent rage. Oh, yeah, it's hot. Ooh, there's a bit of a diesel smell. We got 4 hot bars. Raiders of the Lost Ark when they opened the Ark. Still not a horror movie, though. Oh, 10 Cloverfield Lane was good. I liked Cloverfield as well. As far as like found footage movies went. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's reaching. I got to put it up to 20. Let's go hotter. Burn it off. It says it's 16 in here, and I had it set it, or said it's 17 in here, and I had it set at 16, so it was going to slow down. I've sped it up to 20. Keep going. Get that fuel through. Hello, how's 2023 treating you? Well, Nam, it's treating me pretty good, except for the fact that my diesel heaters are starting to act up on my live stream, which wasn't planned nor ideal, but sometimes you just got to go with it. Seems to be working out, though. How pissed are you going to be, Amber, if this works out well for me after one try? Are we still live? Christy, yes, we are still live. How are you? Maybe add some diesel conditioner to the diesel you're burning in the heaters. They have it. Honestly, they have the antifreeze stuff. It should be fine. What kind of stinks over there? What kind of exhaust is shooting out of Lucky's exhaust? Hang on. Let me check outside. It's clear. Not a lot of poof going on, which is good. I guess I could... Now, the next problem is I need to figure out why my little red inverter is not working. It's probably because the circuit breaker is thrown. But that stuff is buried under my bed. I do not feel like digging under there right now. Still going strong on a heater. That's good. I could sleep in minus 21 without the heater. You have thicker skin? Yeah, okay. Silent Hill was fun. I don't know how great of a horror movie it was. I mean, I like the games. But the movie, I like Sean Bean. So that was fun. Plans are just a maybe. I'm great. I love you. How are you? I'm doing good, Christy. Andrew says, the issue I have with Cloverfield is I kept making films part of the Cloverfield thing that weren't meant to be part of Cloverfield, like 10 Cloverfield Lane and the Spacey one. I liked 10 Cloverfield Lane just because it was just like at the end, it brought it all together that way. It had nothing to do with it for the rest of it. But yeah, the one that's set in space, which I don't even remember the name of on Netflix. Yeah, I could have lived without that one. I remember they were originally going to make that World War II one connected as well, and then they didn't. I can't remember what that one was called. But yeah, everybody's trying to make their next cinematic universe. Oh yeah, there's you walking over a box, eh? Thanks. In the mouth of madness. Yeah, I think that is what it was called. I watch a new movie on Peacock. It came out today. It's a slasher movie. What was it called? Did I miss that? Did you see the title? Cloverfield Paradox. That was the Space Netflix one. Yeah, that's right. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Yeah, I do remember that. I think I saw that once. I didn't seem to remember enjoying it. There's Lego Worlds that fell on the floor earlier. Let's pick that up. Put that away. Yeah, all systems seem to be go over here. Just gonna get these diesel fumes out of here. Yikes. Van life. Where everything's trying to kill you. All the bloody time. White smoke everywhere 4 minutes ago. You had to prime yours 7 times? Yikes. White smoke everywhere outside, right, Amber? Jodie Foster, they're trying to communicate with aliens. That was, oh my gosh. No, I'm going to get it before I look at chat. No. Contact. Nailed it. I beat you, one tough chick, and Andrew. I beat you both. I haven't bothered watching Mother. Sounds like it would disturb the hell out of me. It's just fucking Darren Aronofsky and that moronic actress that thinks she was the first action female hero ever. What a dumbass! I could not believe she said that stuff. Contact was a mind trip. I need to watch that movie again. Who's the guy in it? Is it McConaughey? I think it's Matthew McConaughey in that one. Get a slow cooker and an old Wagoneer. Lana's just face palming. She best be face palming the Jennifer Lawrence nonsense. That's no moon. That's a space station. Best comedy horror? I don't know. Shaun of the Dead, I saw mentioned earlier, is really good. I thought that one was really well done. All right. Yeah, exactly. Sigourney Weaver was definitely one of them. As was, her name is slipping me right now, who played Sarah Connor in Terminator. Uma Thurman in Kill Bill, or all the other stuff you could use. Mila Jovovich. Hello. Bubba's crying for a walk. Be back. You do that. Go walk your kitty cat. Oh, Zombieland. Zombieland's so good. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good choice. Linda Hamilton. Yeah. I want to see Smile still, too. I haven't seen Smile. It's a fairly newer one that I keep seeing it. It's just released on video or whatever. Video. It's on the DVD rack at Walmart. And I love Scream. I don't care. Scream was great. Wes Craven killed it. I even really liked 5 was good. I can't believe they're doing a 6. I thought they were going to leave it well enough alone, but they're doing a 6, and the only OG one coming back is Courtney Cox. All right. But they're going to New York, just like Jason did so many years ago. Yeah, no, I like Scream 4 and Scream 5. 2 and 3, I can take or leave them, but I also had a mad crush on Neve Campbell when I was growing up, so. And They Live. Yeah, that was a good B movie, as you say. Who was in Dante's Peak? Oh, yeah, Linda Hamilton. Yeah, she was in Dante's Peak. That's right. She does love me, Sean. She does. That or she's trying to get me to shut up and go to bed. It could go either way. And my computer's going to die. I got to plug it in because I never did. Back when these shenanigans first began. Why am I not getting power there? What's going on? Hello? There we go. Glad to catch the live entertaining as always. Stay warm. Night, Matt, Penny, and Stella. Good night, Kelsey. Thanks for being here. Didn't a lot of people crush on Neve Campbell? I mean, probably, and I would have beat them all away with a stick. But I sure did. Shannon says it's 44 outside. I haven't turned my heat on. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, maybe you should. Yeah, all my systems are good to go here. They're working. I could probably turn it down here, but I have the fan going, still trying to make it smell a little less funky in here. Well, I'm still doing dishes. Washing a plate. How riveting. Get off there, you stupid piece of cheese. Okay. Did I get any solar today? Yeah, I got a really good solar charge today, but I have shore power right now as well. Neve Campbell is Canadian. Her birthday is also 2 days before mine, but she's a good 9 years older than me. 10, 11, 1973. That's weird. Yes, her birthday's October 3rd. That much I remember. I'm going to have to get off my knees here. This is a little intense. Trick or Treat is a good movie. Watched that this year for Halloween. I enjoyed it immensely. That was the second time I've seen it. But I still enjoyed it. Where did I put my vinegar? Oh, it's in the sink, as you do. I'm in South Florida, and we're waiting for the nasty 44-degree weather to kick in at 7 a.m. 44 degrees Fahrenheit in Florida. What's happening? No Neve Campbell, no new Scream for me. Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably won't. Well, I don't know. They did. What's her face that plays Wednesday? That Jenna Ortega is back in it, and she was pretty good in the last one. So we'll see. I mean, Courtney Cox is okay. Obviously, Neve would have been better, but this is what it is. We got hello, floating head. They wouldn't pay her what she wanted. Yeah, that's right. That's like not paying Jamie Lee Curtis what she wants, though. Come on, they're both Scream queens. Let's go. I did an episode of the original Street Legal with Neve way back in the day. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Well, obviously, how the hell would I know that? It's cool that you did that. Maybe global warming. Might be. Excuse me. That was gross. Belching on stream. How rude of me. I use this. Rub it with vinegar. Then you know you're good. Covered. Matthew, do you like the Final Destination movies? Yes. I recently watched those with Amber. Not too long ago. We binged all the way through. She had only seen, I think 1 and 2. We watched all 5. Which one was the worst one? 3 and 4. No, 4 was horrible. 4 was like bad. I remember we watching 1, 2, and 3. Like I watched 1 a lot. I think I even watched 2 a lot when I was growing up. I really enjoyed them. And then 3 is the one with the roller coaster, and it was fine. But then upon watching 4 for the second time, the one with the racetrack, it's bad. The first one was like, this is actually bad. Like the other ones aren't good, but there's like enjoyment to be had, and there was effort made. The fourth one, I think it's because it was 3D. Like it was shot for 3D. It didn't lend itself well. But the characters just make stupid decisions. The storyline is weird. The arcs that happen, there's barely any, but the ones that do are just like, what? You're nonsensical even for a horror movie. But then the fifth one made up for it. It was actually really good comparatively. So that was weird. Oh, Nancy is here. You're never late. Welcome to the live chat, my dear. Compliments to the chef. Mwah. Okay, let's get almost there, people. We're almost organized. Well, a little bit more than we were. There's still shenanigans everywhere. Yikes. Put in the drawer. Put the truffle oil back where it belongs. And I still have to find my flashlight. And we'll kind of be good. Oh, good. The battery charger's working. Or the shore power is working. You all need to watch the Terrifier 2. Yeah, I didn't see anybody chime in on my idea because I was busy worrying about my diesel heater trying to kill me. Human Centipede. Those movies, I watched all 3 because I'm an ass and I hate myself, apparently. Those movies are bullshit. Make that a t-shirt. The Fisher Van is here. Hello, hello. The first Purge movie was such a missed opportunity, in my opinion, though, Nikki. Like, such a good idea for a horror movie, but then that first one just boils down to a home invasion. Like, you did the rules of the Purge and everything were completely irrelevant. Yes, these people were allowed to try to kill them, but that wasn't the driving force of the plot, right? Like, it could have just been any old home invasion movie. This group of people breaking into this family's home. They could have cut the wires on the phone. Like, yeah, nobody was going to help them because the Purge was happening, but it was a missed opportunity that they made up for in the later Purge movies for sure. Lone Wolf still just keeps saying Hellraiser. Yes, those were movies. I think I saw the first one once. I never, I don't know, they never appealed to me. I never got on that bandwagon. Go to the haunted lakes to watch horror movies. I know that there's too many bugs there. Woo! It wouldn't be enjoyable. Now, where did I put my flashlight? This is ridiculous. Thanks for being so real. Oh, thanks, Todd. I try. Not in the winter. Yeah, I don't have any designs on sitting outside in the winter watching a movie on the side of my van, though. Stupid inverter not working in my house. Ugh. Yeah, there's a USB port on my big ass inverter. Somebody remind me to turn off my 2,000 watt inverter when we're done. I guess it doesn't matter. I have shore power. Are you charging now? Yes, you are. You can almost get the lighting back to where it was in a moment. There we go. Power. It's still not as bright as it could be. Now I've got this to contend with. Great. Really wrangled myself in here. Yikes. Oh, I'm glad I caught a live. Love your channel. Hi, Emma. Thanks for being here. I appreciate the feedback. Matthew, don't you have a white sheet when you first showed the projector? I was just doing it on my curtains. I have a projector screen now, but setting it up in Lucky is a bear. So I'd rather just project onto the side of Lucky and be outside in the woods when we're watching a horror movie. That just makes more sense to me. The Mist was amazing. That was a great movie. That ending, so well done. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's great. An ending that will shock you to your core. Well, maybe not quite, but it's pretty shocking ending. Friggin' Frank Darabont. Ooh, what did I think of It Chapter 1? I thought It Chapter 1 was amazing. Okay, amazing might be too much praise, but it was really good. I liked it way better than Chapter 2. Matthew, you misplaced your adult beverage. No, I didn't. It's right here. I always know where that is. $40,000 for a converted bus. Pull it. Do the trigger. Oh, sounds like somebody got our heater running. Thanks, Ruth. Good lady. Pay it forward. Where the heck is my light switch? See what I mean? If it's not one thing, it's the bloody light switch. Oh, gosh. The end of The Mist sucked. That's just because you didn't get the happy ending that you wanted. That was the whole point of that. That was only in the movie, though. That wasn't in the novella. The novella was that Stephen King wrote was left open-ended to your interpretation, whereas the movie put a concrete ending on it and was like, oh, frick. Yikes. Bears and hearing a banjo after dark. Ding, 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 ding. Yikes. Show us the night view. No, it's just dark. You're not going to see anything. Great. Now I'm going to have that stuck in my head. Stupid Deliverance. All right, kitty cat's food can come back here. They seem to be sort of done for the night. Let's turn that down because we do not need it to be 20 bloody degrees in here. Squeal like a pig. Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. That movie, though. Burt Reynolds in that movie, though. Oof. Okay. That's the sound a bow and arrow makes. I'm going to lose it if I don't find my light switch. Well, I can't lose it anymore, obviously. It's already left. Tortillas in a Ziploc bag. I was going to dramatically throw them at the front seat, but then I'd wake up and go up there and be like, why the hell are these here? From Dusk Till Dawn, not a horror movie, but a phenomenal movie. I've seen that movie far more times than I care to count. What did Reg say? I missed it. The only thing I am scared of... Oh, you're sorry that I'm going to have it stuck in my head. Got it. What happened to the circular clogging light you received? I'm sorry. Did you just say circular clogging light at me? The flop is that? Oh, you have yourself a good night, USA chat now. Thank you for being here. Oh, the ring light that I got from Martin. I don't know. It's at the back somewhere in one of the cupboards. I have my little... The problem is I've got my light on now, but I can't turn these ones off because I don't know where I put the bloody remote. Just doesn't make it any better. Yikes. Oh, strange land with these. How can you lose stuff in such a small space? We've been over this. It happens all the time. Clearly. It's funny because I used it to turn the lights on in here. And where did I slap it? Where did I slap it? It's going to be under something obvious. There is light for LED strip. Let's put that where it belongs before we bloody lose that as well. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Penny, find the remote. She is doing exactly what you just said. She's still sleeping. Remote normally beside the keys. No, it's not normally beside the keys because the keys are you normally wherever they bloody want to be to. It was upside down on top of my phone charger, and they're both black. That's why I couldn't see it. Bye-bye. There. Well, we can turn them on a little bit. 25 dim. There. Thing's still not that bright. A little bit better though, eh? Blame it on the roommate. Yeah, roommates. Put it where it belongs. Then you won't lose it. Yikes. That's still not the greatest, though, eh? It's pretty freaking grainy. Where is, let's try this, that little light that I gave to Amber that she used for 2 seconds in her vlog. Let's give it up for Amber. She did a great job editing that video too, didn't she? Such good editing skills, that Amber. She knows just how to cut, where the humor is. Such a good job. Edwin, what the is this? This is a van life channel. It's a live stream, Edwin. The year is 2023. People who vlog on the internet that have built up awesome communities often do this so they can interact with the people of their communities. And you apparently have just stumbled upon one and you don't know what it is. You might not know what year it is either. So hopefully that helps you figure it out. That's a bit better. It's got harsher shadows. Amber, nice job. Yes, I was great at it. Amber did a great job. Looking forward to her next one. I love how some people are picking up on it and others aren't. It's fun. All right. Obviously bogus. See previous answer. I know, and it's fine. That's the way it's supposed to be. Sorry about Jeff Beck, though. Who the hell is Jeff Beck? Hats off to Amber. She's a pro at Final Cut. Yes. Yes, she is. Whoa. Amber, yeah, when is the next one, Amber? When is the next one, Amber? When is the next one? When will we see the kitty cat come back, Amber? What happened to the kitty cat? We showed him in one video, and then all of a sudden he was gone. Amber got hungry one night, you guys. I'm going to tell you a very serious story right now. And that's why the cat is no longer with us. It is what it is. Cat was delicious. Rocio's here. Did I miss your comment, or are you just giving Get Her Better a shout out again, like you were on my premiere the other day? Oh, you just said hola. Hola, Chica Dica. How are you? Chica Dica. What the? I don't know. How you doing, Rocio? Did it die or get a new home? The cat got a new home. It's living with her cousin, but her cousin wants her to take it back now, so it's a whole thing. It's only Amber's life. And I don't have time to edit every video she puts out. Who is Jeff Beck? Good grief, man. Legend. Not to me. Thank you, Matt, for helping Amber. That was a fantastic video. Yeah, it was. It turned out really good. We had such a fun night putting it together. Well, I don't know if how much fun Amber had, but we were laughing so hard when doing that video. Like, she filmed it all, and then I did the editing with her present, because she had like 23 minutes, and she was so, because I told her, like, read this card, film it, and put out a video. So she took that to heart, and she was like, okay, I need to film myself reading this card. And full disclosure, Lens's writing, yes, it can be hard to decipher for sure. Even I struggled a little bit with his writing. Or who was Sarah? I can't remember. One of the two. Either way, very lovely people, very kind people. But she had filmed herself more than once, starting at the top, trying to read the card. I'm like, no. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this the F down, just like I cut mine down. The reading of the card is really for you. Whatever somebody has written for you, that is for you. It doesn't need to be shared verbatim with everybody. So we cut around it in a very VanlifePLUS way. And I just, the ending, yes, when she's looking for the 50, she's like, like, that was good. But there was something else. I can't remember, like the stabbing of the food in the pan and the hard cut. Oh, I can't remember what else it was. Multiple times, just like, and that was like that guttural laugh, like that, just like you cannot control yourself laughter. Oh, that was so much fun, but exhausting. Like, hey. It wasn't an ice pick. She had plastic cutlery that she was stabbing the frozen dinner with. I'm so young but so inspirational. Well, I mean, I guess those are two compliments. Thanks, Sean. See, Matthew, don't you always want to edit them? God, no. Not enough Yeti cups in the world. I'll pay you in gold francs that you do not have. Hang on, I need to kick my feet up here a little bit. Oh God. Oh. Okay. I'll hold the screen like this, just for a little bit. I brought the light in, and then I move away from the light. There we go. Rocio, have yourself a good night. And then, buenos. I thought she said she was going to go eat nachos, and then I realized she said buenos nachos. Buenos nachos? Buenos nachos. Bye-bye. Lady Time, have yourself an awesome weekend. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm sitting in my camp chair right now, Sarah. Pam and tacos, Amber. I do not accept tacos as currency. No mas. I guess you can just drink in your ride because it's home. Yep, 100%. I'm not going anywhere tonight. And I'm at a campground. Yeah, it's spiced rum, Bacardi spiced rum and cola. Nachos and tacos rule. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lucky's windows aren't dirty enough for that shit, Andrew. I'll tell you that right now. I thought it was your butt. No, I haven't been sitting on my bucket all night, Sarah. The bucket's up in the passenger seat, more or less. Captain Cellulite beer. It's not just for breakfast anymore. Good Lord. You said it again, bro. It's like, I really need him to read this. It's very important that he read beer. It's not just for breakfast anymore. And I did. So there we go. I'm on my third cup of Captain and coffee. I feel strange. No doubt. You got an upper with a downer. Yikes. How many Dixons would it take for you to do the plugs, wires, coil packs on my V10 Ford? Ugh. No. None. You cannot afford that. You go to your ranch. You do it yourself. You should have a live stream going so we can have both points of view. She's a long ways away from me right now. No spiced rum in lieu of payment. No, spiced rum in lieu of payment. Oh, Amber gives me spiced rum. I see. She gave me spiced rum for my birthday? I think that was for my birthday. You're helping me recover from appendix surgery. Real American. Well, I'm glad I can be of some assistance. Yikes. Sorry you had to go through that. That doesn't sound like a fun time. Hopefully this is a little bit more enjoyable for you. Are Dixons warmer than regular flannels? I don't know. They are regular flannels. I don't know. As far as I know. Isn't beer one of the 4 foods groups? Only in the summertime, in my opinion. So you Wrench was a pretty user-friendly place. I would say so, Jason. Especially if you know a little bit more about your car, it was. But the mechanic there seemed very approachable. And as far as I understand it from the website, you can pay them to assist you with the work as well. But it's a hands off. It's more hands off than I thought it would be. Like even on their website, I think it says like, oh, we've got power tools that we can use for you. But when I went there, he's like, yeah, here's all the power tools if you need them. I didn't because I had my own, but I took that to mean, okay, I can just use them, which is cool. They could probably read you pretty well, though, right? Like if you're there to do spark plugs and shocks, they probably automatically assume you already have a little bit of a higher level of expertise. Hey, Matthew, someone just suggested we have a live side-by-side Walmart parking lot versus Banff campground. Okay, go ahead. How long do you see yourself living the van life? As long as I want to. I got plans. I always wanted. I think like it's not so much necessarily van life, but it's the nomadic lifestyle of having my home and being able to go wherever I want, and the convenience and comfort that come along with that. That'll keep me around. Maybe not necessarily in a van, as a hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge towards what I want to do. No, I can't invite you on YouTube, Amber. Only on StreamYard, and I'm not using StreamYard right now. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I know you said it before in a live, but I can't remember. I'm 38 years old. I was born in 1984. Shannon, I turned my heater on. I'm thawing out. I only have some insulation in my house so far from the hurricane. From Hurricane Ida tried to completely destroy it. Ooh, from when Hurricane Ida tried to completely destroy it. Yikes. Well, I'm glad you still have some left. Oh, your garage isn't heated, so it's a good backup for heated shop in emergencies. 110%. Jason, you're in Calgary? Hot damn, I was correct on your age. Lucky Cashman was like, yes, nailed it. Mom always used to tell me that alcohol fixes everything. I think she lied to me. I don't know. She was probably onto something. Christy, I have to go to sleep. I've been up for 24 hours straight. I wish I was 38. Good night. Ow! Do you need to clip your back nails? That was rude. Not on the Dixon, lady. Crazy cat. It's too cold in Toronto for van life. Otherwise, we'd try. No, it's not. Don't be such a wuss. You can do it, Emma. You can do it. Just insulate your van and get a diesel heater. It's colder in bloody Calgary than it is in Toronto. I don't know if that's true or not. But either way, if you can survive minus 40, you can survive minus 50. I might know of a channel that has an installation video you could watch. Alcohol doesn't fix everything, but it certainly doesn't hurt unless you're drunk. Unless you don't call your ex, and it's a problem. I don't age anymore. I just level up. Look at Andrew go. Do I take the cats in for nail clipping? No, I do it myself. I just did it the other day. Yesterday morning, actually. Winter camping's great. Warm once in the sleeping bag. Yeah. I'm in Edmonton area, frequent Calgary often for trail runs. Kind of tired of fixing things in the snow on the edge of a trail before hitting the highway home. No shit. I don't blame you. And that place is pretty much, it ain't far off the beaten path heading back to Edmonton. I've been 38 for 35 years now. Wow. Oklahoma. I think we have U-wrench type places around my place too. Had to drop my fuel tank in minus 35 in my garage last winter. No thanks. Oh, I hated clipping. When I had a dog back in the day, which was a Wednesday, by the way, doing dog's nails is much worse. They're quick. Oh, the black nails, like it's just, and I nicked them once and it made them bleed. I was just like, oh, that's enough to just, nope, never want to do that again. I am so sorry, brother. I have knife-proof gloves if you need them for clipping. It's not so much about them getting me with their nails while I'm clipping them. It's the twisting out of it and pushing away. It's crazy. Like Penny's at Tubbers, but she got some oomph. $37 and I'm okay with it. Just saw snow for the first time today, so I felt like a kid today. For you, Brittany. Nikki, my last dog, we nicked him once. This one has black and white nails. That's a little bit easier than I guess. Yikes. Oh, yeah, no. No bueno. No bueno. Hello from Nashville, Tennessee, says Amy H. Hello from Lucky Devan in Alberta, Canada. How are you? What? Oh, KJ just retracted her adult bevies comment. I don't trim my cat's nails, but I do keep plenty of hard scratching pots and boards in the house for them. Yes, that makes more sense. What did I think of the new Top Gun movie, says Jordan. Jordan obviously just joined. I loved it. I thought it was great, and I have never seen the original one. 37 here, too. That's Celsius, though. Just hoping you have a great evening, Mr. Segman. Well, I hope you have a great evening, too, sir. Thank you for being here. I would take him in a bit. He gets so scared. I'm worried he'll bite them or get away somehow. You're watching the original Top Gun right now. Nice. Christina Godfrey, hello, my dear. How you doing? Any chance of apprentice mechanic in the future? I hope not. And that's me being as candid and as honest as I can be. I don't actually want to go through those motions. I want to do what I'm doing on YouTube, and that's where my passion and goals are focused at the moment. My job is my job, and I will do it to the best of my ability for as long as I need to. But I have no inclination of wanting to be a mechanic for the rest of my life in that sense. If I have to, I have to. If YouTube goes tits up, as they say, um, then yeah, I'll just stay at that place, I guess. I don't know. I have never earned money doing something that I love until this started happening. And it is so hard to stay focused on anything else when you actually start seeing any sort of money, any sort of little bit of extra income. It's you have this moment where you're like, oh, that's what that feels like when they say, do what you love. So I am at like a bit of a crossroads, right? And that's why I was talking earlier about like taking a break from YouTube for like a week and not uploading. But I was talking about that precipice that I felt like it was on. And I don't think that it would serve me very well for what I want in the long run to be taking a break right now. I think I need to suck it up, work hard, stay focused, and continue to do what I'm passionate about, which is my vlogs on YouTube. I would love to get my channel to a point where it's not just the van life stuff that gets clicks. I don't want to do anything like crazy removed subject wise from van life. It'll always be my life and my vlog, but I want to get it to a place where the camping vlogs and the cooking vlogs are just as viewed, just as clicked on than anything else where I have to say like winter van life and I almost died, or how to survive in this, or my top 7 whatever. That's what I want, and that's where I'm putting my energy, to be perfectly honest. Random thought, I found it interesting how your job had no issues with living in a van, but that job that Amber had let her go like a day after finding out, right? Just goes to show how different the world is. I mean, to be fair, my job is the owner is my best friend's little brother that owns the shop. Well, he's one of the 3 owners that own it or whatever. Um, and he knew all of that. Me building my van was one of the reasons that sort of got me the job because I had done all of my own electrical and whatnot. I probably could have gotten the job there regardless, just based on the fact that his brother is my best friend, sort of thing. But it probably helped a little bit. And the stuff that I learned on building the van has definitely come in handy there. And then vice versa. I've learned stuff that has helped out maintain my tiny little home on wheels for sure. But yeah, there's definitely places out there that are not as friendly, as Amber learned quite quickly. If you had 50 to 70K to build a van, what would you build? 50 to 70K. The hell am I going to do with that much money for a van build? That's nuts to me. Although I've never priced out like a really nice, swanky build. What kind of van would you get? I don't know. If I'm going down my dream or my goal, I'd probably get a trailer and build it out. Just saying. I just got my red seal in automotive and I'm going for my heavy duty now. If I could do it again, I'd use my brain for a job. Crippled when I'm 40, and there's that as well. Like I'm already on the latter half of my 30s, going to be 40 soon, right? And I feel that every single bloody day. And you still got that mentality of the older mechanics in the shop being like, "You're young, do it." I'm like, "Yeah, but I haven't been in shape for a very long time, and you asking me to do what you're asking me to do is putting a huge strain on my body, and I can feel it." Um, and that is not for me for the next 30, 40 years. Woo, buddy. Your dedication to the channel really shows in your videos. Keep up the good work, sir. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. And your extremely kind message on Patreon today as well. That made my day. Oh, having a Dalberry. Son of a bitch. Give me a drink. Well, for that money, you could at least get Starlink. It doesn't mean the connection would be any better. Get a trailer. I'll help you, says Sarah Rose. Yeah. Is it even legal for them to fire her for that? Yeah, after one day of work, you can fire anybody for any reason. Every job in Canada, you got a probationary period when you get hired, and you can be fired for anything. Now, normally that's reserved for like, well, if you really screw up or if they feel like there's not a good fit after viewing your work ethic for a certain period of time. Yeah, they absolutely. Mine at Range was actually a 6-month probationary period. So that can vary depending on the employer and whatever they want to do. But that is within their rights as the employer to terminate you for anything. So it'd be no point. If Amber had been there for over a year and then they fired her, that'd be discrimination, right? But she only worked one day, and you're like, no, because we got a lot of comments on that video saying, get a lawyer, sue them. That's not right. No, it's not right. Morally, it's not right, but there's nothing you can actually do about it except put out a video and get some clicks and hope for the best. Inform people of the situation. That was another reason why we didn't like name the company, because I didn't need people like flaming them or writing them or anything, because just why? That's be more negative crap out into the world. They'll get what's coming to them one way or another. No, it doesn't. But I think the reasoning that Amber got in a roundabout way was that they thought, oh, because you live in a van, you're a flight risk, you're aloof, you're not going to be reliable, right? You're not tied down, is how they were looking at it. So you're clearly not responsible. It's not about the fact that you live in a van. It's what they were projecting onto her as a person based on what they thought she must be because she lives in a van. Coming up on a year at Range. Yep, February 7th. Here. Jason, more budget friendly question. What one reasonably priced item would you love to buy for Lucky that you just can't justify spending your money on? That's such a hard question because like Lucky's at such a point where she's so a swinging door for my tire on the back. I don't know if that's reasonably priced, but I would love to get the tire off of my roof, mounted on the rear, much like Chrome has, so that I can then get a cargo bin up top. Be having one of those enclosed cargo bins on the roof. I can't do it right now with that spare tire up there. I was literally looking up there. I was up on my ladder today on one of my breaks looking at the layout of my roof. I might be able to make it work if I moved the rack that holds my tire over to the driver's side. Then that would give me a clearer shot, but it'd have to be a very thin cargo bin, right? So all these things lead to one another. But yeah, some way of mounting the tire on the rear so it's out of the way would be great. Live one day at a time. 100%. You have to. Brooke Havers. Hello, Brooke. How are you? Welcome to the live chat. Yeah, the on my Amazon wish list. Dude, get the boat running. Dude, give me time. It's way too cold to have the boat on the lake right now anyway. The boat's an interesting project because I either have to take time off and go out there and fix it or take it to the boat mechanics that are like 45 minutes up the highway from my parents' place, or go out and get the boat and bring it back here and work on it with my uncle, Lindsay's dad, my mom's brother, on in my spare time, like on the weekends. Both are viable options, but it's just like I don't want to be moving the boat anyway in the winter. But yeah, that will be, yeah, I got to get the boat running. The boat is my connection to my grandfather. It's not going anywhere. Okay, your turn. Tell us what's really on your mind after a live video. What's on my mind is usually sleep. That's usually what's on my mind. Nikki, the first one. Nikki, the first one. What? Did I miss what you said first? What first one, Nikki? Look into the Wilco or rigid spare tire carrier goes into your trailer hitch and you are super strong. Don't need a full rear bumper to have a rear swing out, thankfully. Oh, it just goes into the hitch and it swings out? That's not so bad, but then I got to take it off when I have to hitch the boat, right? So another option I was thinking is I could get one to the front because you've seen some where they have the tire mounted like a nose at the front. I would just need to install a front hitch receiver, which would be like, I guess I would assume a fairly quick weld job. Oh, gotcha, Nikki. Okay. I just got an extra large roof bin for free from the curb and installed it myself. Best thing ever. I'm out in the mountains right now with it. Yeah, you are, Brittany. Good for you. Heck yeah. Good night, Reg. Thanks for being here. Have yourself an awesome weekend. Matthew, I was the one that mentioned tough board. You mean that the high top thing? That's like $5,000 or whatever. I don't see myself putting a high top on Lucky because it would wreck so much of my build. Oh, that would be an undertaking. Yeah, $5,000 for that, but then I gotta. Oh god, I got so many like counters and cupboards that go right up to where they would have to cut. Yikes. Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, guys, I need that road around them along. That's cool. Good night, Debbie. Thank you for being here. That's the first time I've seen you chime in, my dear. I hope you enjoyed the live chat. Sorry if I missed some of your messages. Matt, I just replaced one third of my roof. You can do it. I know I could do it. That's a matter of wanting to do it. I don't need to stand up and Lucky. She's got more than enough. Debbie, and on my mind right now is sleep. Need to call it a day. Thank you for tonight's fun live chat. Have a nice weekend. You as well, Debbie. That's 2 Debbies down. Oh no, we're having a Debbie uprising or a Debbie leaving party. Don't be Debbie Downers, Debbie. Just kidding. Do you really need to carry around a spare tire? Okay, right? I've had that thought as well. It's the damnedest thing though. As soon as you decide to not carry it, that's the day you get a flat. Within that day or the next. Right? It's a case of you want to have it and not need it, then need it and not have it. Emily, Chrome's girlfriend, her name's Emmy, not Emily. Her high top was $900, she said. Not sure if that was installed or not. Well, that's cool. Do I ever just feel like standing up and stretching after sleeping? Sure. I go outside. Yes, Sarah Rose. Yes, you do. You're not going to gaslight me into getting a high top, Sarah Rose. I thought you had a spare tire rack. I do. There's a rack up there, and that's where the spare tire sits. I'm just saying that takes up so much room that I can't have a rooftop bin to carry more stuff. Like I could put a lot of stuff that's under my bed in a bin like that and free up some space in Lucky. Potentially use my couch, potentially carry more backup stuff. You know what I mean? It all sort of leads to just more organization. But yes, I currently have a rack up there. Where do you buy the yearly park pass? Does it need to be in Banff or get it local? I get it at the gate. You know, right after Canmore. That's where I always buy that pass. Good night, John. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend in good old Boston, Massachusetts. Standing up is cool. Yes. Oh, her full name is Emily. Okay, I apologize. I don't. Yeah, I definitely don't watch those videos closely enough. I just thought it was Emmy full stop. And it's like $100. It was $76, I think. The park pass. Those buggers are $700. What, the rooftop bins? Oh, I know they're not cheap either. Oh, greetings from Saskatchewan. Snowbirding, residing in Arizona. Love your channel, especially your fur babies. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it. Lucky's rack is loaded. Shush. Jillian, my minivan is one of those with repair kit rather than spare tire, and I hate it, but it had limited options here. Now, that's interesting. I never thought about it that way because I do have a repair kit that Soul Searching sent me. Ideas. Good looking hearts going out to the BC people that have to pay ferry fees. Yes, they do. Well, the Islanders do, I guess, not the mainland stuff, not the interior ferries. The interior ferries are all free. I had no interest in the new one until Matt said it was good. Made me think maybe I should. The new Top Gun, yeah, Maverick was very good. I was surprised. I'm going to circle back to that, but you can fit a tire in a rooftop bin. Yeah, if you get a big enough one, I don't necessarily know if I need a bin that big. Plus, then I would just be putting that in. No, I want the spare tires off the roof. It's all about space management for me. What a lucky cashew mama get a message held because she said ass. Can't you mount it underneath? No, I'd have to buy a new winch thing or I'd have to buy a new, whatever that stupid thing is, hoist that holds it up. Because when I took mine off in one of my videos, I ended up having to boot it off because it was so rusty. That was such a poor design by Chevy. And I know that they're not the only company that does it, but on older vehicles, if the spare tire doesn't get used, that stuff rusts so bad. So I got the spare tire off and I removed that hoist thing altogether. I'd have to get a new one to replace it if I wanted to put it back underneath, which I do not. You can get good ones, says Aaron. I don't want to get good hoists. Pick apart. Get a used one. Rusted out the same. Yeah, exactly. Chevy's bad for that. And Ford undercarriage spare tire is not any better. Yeah. The Cheney thingy that holds the black round thingy is the technical terms. That's fair. Threesome. That's funny. Where's my spare tire? Good looking. My spare tire's on the roof. We've been talking. Pay attention. Keep up with the conversation, you. Calm down, but lubrication is awesome. The donut holder. All right, you fabulous people. We're going to wrap this live stream up right here. I want to get a good night's sleep and enjoy my morning out here in my second favorite place on earth. I'll be doing some filming for a vlog or two, and I want to get some filming done for a couple more entries in sharing your stories. If any of you guys want to send those in, do so to the email address, vanlifepluscontact@gmail.com, if you haven't already. Yeah, and I'm just going to go enjoy the rest of my evening. Some peace and quiet out in the wilderness. I hope you all can find a little bit of happiness wherever you are. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. My Patreon supporters, you guys are my rock stars. Thank you so much for being there for me. And until the next one, you guys, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And I'll see you all in whatever the next iteration of a Van Life Plus vlog it is. Have a good night, everybody.